Shout out to everybody. We back, y'all. Thug life. It is what it is. So I'm going to do an entertainment blog right now. We've been delving and getting into what's been going on with politics, and it's been getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the views have been going wild, crazy. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting and tuning in. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But this has been coming, like, while I've been live, right? Mad people have been hitting me. They've been like, yo, Charleston White, he just got caught slipping. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, he was in Chicago. Like, you may want to touch on this news, you know, to see what's happening. I don't know, bruh. I know him and Lil Woody's been going back and forth. People have been talking about it. But let's try to see if we can figure out what's going on. First of all, I do want to say shout out to Sugar Black is in here. Jose Soto said, listen to me. And then we got P. Jeezy in here saying we back. Blunt Rice. Y'all up late. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So let me pull a video over. I see that this video right here with Charleston White, it's got some bad words in it. That's why I got to talk for a little bit before I play it. And also Anton Daniels, shout out to him. I think he ended up interviewing Charleston White. Let's listen to this first before we get into the other interview. Let me know if the camera is good. I got a whole new camera on here.
What's going on, is Anton?
Let me know what it looked like. Because the last time I did a live, I think it was kind of like yellowish intent, you know what I mean? But I ended up like fixing some of that. So shout out to everybody. Let's listen to this. So shout out to Anton Daniels. We've been reacting to some of his political views, but let's hear what this Charleston White interview is about. Let's see this.
I appreciate y'all for continuing to rock with me. I got a surprising new, reoccurring old, all of these.
And if y'all don't know who Anton Daniels is, he's kind of a Republican commentator, and his channel has been blowing up, bro. Like, this dude, I think I seen him when he was like 45,000, maybe 50,000 subscribers, and he just blew up. Now this dude's got 439,000 subscribers. That's bro, in entertainment, it's different. Like, when I say it's different over here, it's different, bro. Like, these channels are blowing up. But let's listen to this, right? So it says, I'm not that worse. Anton Daniels and Charleston White reunite. Let's listen to this.
It seems like it, because so a lot of these old arrest videos is coming up. Nigga, I saw that shit. I'm like, man, and these are not regular people that's releasing these videos.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, so if you look at these platforms, homie, these aren't social media people that's releasing all these arrest videos of me. Some people say it's a smear campaign, but nigga, I ain't done nothing in life to be smeared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out on bond for a YouTube skit from 2020, 2021. Where I got a mace gun, but it comes with a water canister. And so I sprayed mace.
Yo, Charleston White getting that money, bro. He getting that money. Look at that jacket. Like, he getting that money. He jewelry down. He getting paid, bro. And shout out to Mally Mills. Appreciate you for coming in.
I sprayed water toward a cat, pretending like it's mace. And I turned the camera around and said, I just maced that motherfucker. So somebody online sent that to their local police department.
I wish Anton would kind of like blur out the swearing. Before we get to that, because I got it, like, Charleston, he be cussing like way too much, bro. Let me go to Say Cheese TV. Shout out to Say Cheese TV. They gave me permission to like pretty much react to their videos. I appreciate them. So it looks like Charleston White and Lil Woody is going back and forth.
With that on straight leg.
But let me, okay, so let's get this straight. But you're disabled too, right?
Yeah, but I was born with 2 good eyes. His baby wasn't born with 2 good legs. God didn't curse me, nigga. That baby was.
Let's watch it anyway, forget it.
I was born with all my limbs and fissures. I had everything at birth. That nigga baby ain't got everything at birth. One of her legs longer than the other, and it's crooked. She got a bow leg and a straight leg.
Oh, man, come on, man.
I don't give a damn about being mean, nigga. Oh, you know I mean. I said fuck a nigga dead baby before. I'm talking about dead people kids.
Why you gotta stoop that low?
Yo, but how y'all making money off of this, dude? Like, he says so many bad words in a short period of time. You know the video is like limited. Like, you know that. But that's like, yo, crazy. I will be every little bad word will be bleeped out, bro.
Low though.
Cause I'm trying to get him to crash out. He lied. He stooping low and lied and said I put a tracker in his car. He lying on me. So he's stooping low, so why I can't stoop low?
What did Lil Woody say about him recently? I know he been going at Lil Woody. What did he say? Hold on. Said Lil Woody finally responds to Charleston White 2 days ago. Yeah, we already seen that, bro. That's not a fight. That's fake. He says something to him. Responds to Charleston White dissing his daughter on live. Oh, okay. All right. And then I think even Charleston has some up there. Oh, let's go to Charleston White's. Hold on, let's see. What? Charleston White goes off on YSL Woody and tells him to apologize to Young Thug in person. What?
I mean, they local police.
Wait, hold on, we going to this one.
But the kid though,
That baby, I don't give a fuck about that young bitch. You know I make fun of kids. I told I make fun of babies. My grandmama made fun.
Yo, he wildin'. Hey, y'all, hit the like button. Him saying all these bad words, bro. They probably gonna try to like, nah, like this video ain't about to run. Like, hit the like button, bro. We about to have to fight through the algorithm on this one.
Fun of retarded babies. We got a nigga. Ain't nobody in my family retarded. But nigga, we got some big head kids that started out with big heads as babies. Grandmama thought them were gonna be drunk babies. You been drinking with them babies? Look at that, yeah, long head motherfucker. And I got a cousin named Long Head Motherfucker. That's his name that grandmama gave him at birth.
Yo,
Long Head, come here, Long Head Motherfucker.
Yo, he bugging. Look at all that money though, bro. Yo, ain't nobody catch Charleston White though.
I don't give a damn about no Sean. You know that. You step on my toe, I talk about your baby if it died today. That baby, nigga. I'm a cruel, rude, mean motherfucker on camera.
The kid didn't ask to be here, Charleston.
Who made the rule that you can't talk about a kids when we've been talking about kids all our life? Who made up the rule you can't talk about? That's gangster shit. I'm not no gangster. Gangsters made the rule leave women and children out of it. I don't follow gangster rule. I put women and children in it. Fuck your wife, fuck your baby, fuck your mama, fuck your grandbaby, and fuck your blind niece. Yeah,
y'all think, hey, chat, y'all think they like this for the views, or you think they really don't like each other? Shout out to Blaze in here. See, rapping in here. He said, Charleston, the last free man. You said, hey, I'm not trying to instigate people to like pull up on Charleston. I'm just saying, bro, like what he been talking about, how he talk. I'm just surprised nothing happened. That's all I'm saying. I'm surprised nothing. I don't want nothing to happen to him. I'm just surprised. Like all you, like he be. I'm just hit the like button, Doug. Hit the like button, Thug Life. Somebody said, Blaze said, I think it's for the views. Robert Law said Charleston White been saving that interview money up. Yeah, he had to, bro. Because you got to think, like, he was showing checks making, like, I think it was like 10,000 or 15,000, something crazy, like, to speak. So he probably done paid, all, like, his house off. Like, all these interviews, he probably done paid his house off. He probably just stacking money at this point.
I make fun of everything. There ain't no rules in my world. I follow laws. I don't follow rules. I follow city ordinances and laws and court orders.
The girl didn't ask to be here, though.
I didn't give a damn.
She didn't ask to be here.
The Bible says you suffer from your father's sins. You don't think poor children whose fathers are absent, their children ain't suffering for what their father did and they don't even know their daddy? Her daddy is a killer. Her daddy done killed people. Nigga, you think she ain't got to pay for what he done in life? All children got to suffer from their parents' sins, my nigga. This nigga.
You said, all I see is his shorts and reels everywhere. It's well marketed, gotta be eat. Oh man, you know, Say Cheese is smart, man. Like I'm thinking about doing something like this, bro. Like getting somebody popular, just paying them like their rate, doing an interview, and like like clipping it up, breaking it up, throwing it in the shorts, and then just like doing like, I mean, that seemed like that's the wave right now. If you can get somebody like Charleston White, he retweeted me, I think it was like 5 or 6 months ago. But if you can get somebody like him, golden. And even Anton Daniels, he got Charleston White. Like, he's worth the price, bro. Well, look, he got 10 hours ago, 103,000 views. Then it's an hour and 22-minute long interview that Anton Daniels got. And then you look at this one, this is an hour and 32 minutes. So everybody's not going to sit through an hour and 32 minutes. You chop up the interview, and then you chop it up even more, and you put it into the YouTube shorts. Then you chop it up again, and you put it into TikTok and Instagram. Like, bro, and you eating off all, and then Facebook. And Facebook pay good, like, for stuff like that. So you eating off all of these different platforms, bro. So this one, like, if he charging, because I think Lil Woody is charging like 10 grand close to it in an interview now. Like, Boosie was charging around 10 grand. I think, what's the dude name that used to be with, I can't remember his name. He like real crazy. I think he did an interview with him before. Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown charges $1,500. So he charges $15,000 to $3,000 for an interview. Like, bro, and they even, because I went viral, y'all, like once. I mean, I think I went viral a couple times, but like one time, like really like went viral with that whole Young Buck thing, bro. And since that video, like every month for 3 years, I've been getting like $400 some off that one video. So you got to imagine, bro, like the residuals that you're probably going to get off a Charleston White video is insane. You know what I mean? Somebody said, Sayanda said, dang, Piper Boy is stepping on the work across these platforms.
Nigga had
Hey, I say shout out to Say Cheese. They gave me permission. Art of Dialogue gave me permission. The Danza Project gave me permission. They said, go ahead and react. So that's what we doing. That's what we doing. Hey, we try to get 100,000 subscribers too. Thug Life. That's what we try to do. You know what I'm saying? But shout out.
Shootout with the baby in his home. He don't give a damn about that baby. So why should I?
But I need y'all to hit the like button.
He knew she was mentally able and disabled when he went to going to jail on her. I ain't been to jail on my baby but the other day. Had me sad in the mother.
Tyrone Wade said it's an investment.
So yeah,
I
I'm just trying to get him to crash out. So him and Thug need to have a conversation in jail. He don't need to apologize to Thug out here on the blogger. He need to go back in jail and let Nut and their mom and daddy hear, I'm sorry. He ain't apologized to his victims. He's still trying to play gangster tough. So let me send him back down there where he can be gangster tough, because your kids get talked about here. Online, people make fun of your mom.
Focus Music said, I'm glad to see the growth, especially supporting the channel for so long. You deserve, bro. Hey, I appreciate you. I mean, I'm still gonna, like, if something happens in battle rap, I'll, you know what I mean, talk about it or whatever. But something's gotta happen. Like, it's kind of, battle rap is real stagnant, you know, so I don't want to talk about that right now, but I will, like, eventually talk about stuff. But, you know, politics is kind of what I'm at now. And then, like, something's happening in entertainment. And it's late night, you know what I mean? I'm not expecting this video to do, this is like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not expecting this video to do a lot of views, you know what I mean? But if y'all can't hit the like button and get some people in here in traffic, because with him talking like this, hey, we're going to have to fight through this algorithm.
So if I can get him to crash out for what I say, checkmate. I'm trying to see if he's still gangster, if he'll still shoot that pistol. Because the FBI did have him listed as 10 of the most violent, dangerous people in Atlanta. You don't think the feds still want to get him? You don't think Atlanta prosecutor's office don't want to get their lick back?
Y'all, hey, where he get this from? I kind of like that jacket. Tyrone Wade. Hey, I don't want to get Tyrone. I don't want to get into talking about battle rap because people mention it so many times. They try to get me to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it at all right now. Where did he get this jacket at? This is a crazy. I like that jacket, bro.
Back for what he did on stage, so I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help to get him to crash out.
No, that's a custom. It says. Yo, does he got like a snitch jacket? Yeah, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. Hey, Blaze said heard he got popped today. We gonna get to that.
I'm doing society a favor, putting Woody ass back
Nah, he ain't get that from Temu, bro. I be on Temu. I don't see that.
in jail.
This
Crash
Temu.
out, Woody. I don't think you'll do it. I think you're scared to go back to jail. Dumb ass nigga. You got $100,000, but you can't go get your baby leg straightened out. One thing about mama.
Yo, Lil Woody gonna have to see Charleston. Yo, Charleston getting so much money, his hairline came back. Yo, I didn't know that was a rat on it. Hey, chill out, Jose Soto. He's like, oh, you like the rat on it? Jose!
Mama, she went and got up.
Hit the like button.
Mama went and got her baby a new eye. Wasn't leaving me out here, nigga, just with no hole. Yeah. Mama went and got that whole filled.
Is it true? Is it true you asked Woody for $10,000 while you were in jail?
How I'm gonna call Woody from 10,000? How I'm gonna call him from jail? And I've been talking about his dead mama. So
Wait, why would he ask Lil Woody for $10,000? I don't know.
you think I'm gonna go? You think I'm gonna miss Sean Cotton? I got Aiden Ross calling. I got Sean Cotton calling. I got Willie calling. I got Shannon Sharp calling. Shannon Bridge calling. Nigga, I got Rollo and them calling. You think I'm gonna call a nigga and I just got through talking about his dead mama? And call him and ask for 10,000? When nigga, I got I went and here this, all this go right here. I went to jail with that in my pocket. I had a no bond. So how can I call him on a no bond?
You said this is his merch? Let me go on his website. I'm about to see. Y'all be trying to play me, bro. He said that's his merch. Y'all is crazy, bro.
I had no bond. The judge violated my bond conditions for smoking weed, so I don't have a bond. So the judge say his ass go stay in there for the weekend. We'll talk about it on Monday. The judge gave me a bond Monday night, so how can I call him? How can I?
Yo, you might be right. Hold on. Let me show y'all. You might be right. Yo, he is the real Charleston White. He's he got Lil Woody. Yo, bro. No, I don't think there's on his merch though.
Can I use that jailhouse phone that only goes to the people that's on your visitation list? How you call that?
You said you learned a thing or two from the Cam Newton interview. What was Cam Newton talking about?
I think he got a DM from a fake account, but he thought it was you.
But what fake account? I don't have an account. I don't have an Instagram. How I'm gonna DM? But why would I call a nigga who I talked about his dead mama and his baby? I've been talking about his baby before I went to jail. So why would I call him? That don't even make sense. That nigga just lying, my nigga. And you calling. You called directly to see what I need. Not just you, nigga. The Memphis basketball player showed up to make the bond. Nigga, I had a Memphis basketball player show up unexpectedly to come make the bond. Him and his girl. So, man, what I'm gonna call a nigga that ain't got this kind of bond money and he on probation? So how he go send this bond money? My bond, $90,000. How he go send this money? How he go make it? He don't have a debit card. He don't even have a debit card.
Yo, hey, and said Adam411 said he crashing out. I don't know, man. I think the thing to do now is to go back and forth with somebody. That's like the thing to do.
So how he gonna make the bond? And why would I call a nigga with all these people? My wife made $20,000. Nigga, all I gotta do is just book an interview. Hey, Sean, come on now. And you calling. So why would I overlook you, nigga? Hell yeah, tell Sean Cotton I need him. Hell yeah, tell Aiden Ross I need him. Aiden Ross got $40,000 for me in old payment. So why, nigga, I can't say send that 40, Aiden.
That money is crazy. Like, what? Hey, y'all, what do I got to do, bro? Like, who I got to go at? Hit the like button. Stop playing Thug Life. Hit the likes. Who I gotta go at to get money like that? We not playing, bro. 40,000?
I already know when I get out of jail, I'm sitting in jail saying, shit, it'll be about $40,000, $60,000 in interview money. I already know this. So, but then I already know I can't get out of jail. Nigga, the judge mad at me. Nigga, I done violated these bond conditions twice. So I just got out of jail last month for smoking weed. So it's my second time. So the judge said, man, had you not caught that first dirty UA, I will honor this card. But this your second, Charles. I ain't honoring that card. Seemed like you trying to, so yeah, nah, homie, he spanked me. And I had to respect it.
So the news broke out online. I do want to say this publicly. I know you felt some type of way about us posting it.
Yeah, I felt some kind of way about Say Cheese TV because everybody pointed to Say Cheese TV. While I was in jail, everybody blaming Say Cheese TV. Everybody.
Nah.
So TMZ took it. So this what happened, right? So y'all reported false, inaccurate information. I was held on an insufficient bond. So what it looked like, y'all reposted these same charges. So it's my third time being arrested on these same charges. So this last year when it went viral. So I'm saying, you posting it like it's new, rather than calling my people, say, Dewberry, what happened? Man, you know that nigga like smoke that weed. They done revoked his bond for smoking that weed. But y'all posted it like they new charges. So TMZ, Complex, all these major media outlets is posting this like these are new charges.
Hey, yeah, stop playing. We try to get to 100,000 subscribers. Wait, hit the likes. Subscribe right now.
So that's how, homie, that's how you know everybody miseducated. Nobody does research. Nobody's reading. So I'm saying, nigga, these old charges, but they posted them like they new. I said, oh, well, they go bring new interview. So all we really doing is recycling information. Old information like it's new. Just changing the title. So my civil rights attorney, Kim T. Cole. So I got a criminal attorney. I never use black lawyers for criminal. I always use black lawyers for civil. So I got a white, tall, bad mother lawyer. He hate for me to mention his name. He like to stay secret and in the dark. Bad lawyer. I'm 4-0 with him. So he on my criminal. He went to go talk to the judge in the chambers on Monday. The judge told me on Thursday, I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear nothing from him. Lock him up. We'll talk about it on Monday. So, nigga, I'm in court at 8:30 Thursday. Nigga, I'm thinking Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I thought I would go die before I even got back there. Trying to process 5 days in jail. Nigga, I thought I finna die. Nigga, I'm about, man, shit. Nigga, nuts got so tight. Asshole almost closed up. Nigga, I'm trying.
Bruh!
Trying to fart and couldn't fart. Nigga, say, I needed some relief. Shit. And I couldn't get none right there. Nigga, asshole closed up.
Christ, bro. Like, be quiet with that.
And, nigga, they took a nigga to the back. I couldn't get past the first day. Nigga, I ain't no jailhouse, nigga. I'm a juvenile boys home, nigga, where they gotta let you out an hour a day. Nigga, they had me locked up 24-hour isolation confinement in the name of my safety. My safety. Yeah, nigga, I'd rather do a little fighting than being unsafe. I want somebody to talk to. Yeah,
you couldn't choose?
So I was there all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. I got to make commissary. Goddamn me, we called it Monday morning. The judge said, I sent an email. Because he mad at me. Because it looked like I'm deliberately trying to violate my bond conditions, but I'm not. So shit, nigga, Monday come, we don't hear nothing. So he signed the bond about 4, 5 o'clock.
Yo, he talking. Bro, I know everybody in jail is like staying away from Charleston White, bro. It's like, no, he gonna tell, bro. Listen to Lucille said he's a punk anyway. And said, we don't need to hear these constipation issues. Theory 23 said, funniest thing ever, him going in on Deion Sanders for leaving out them black kids and go coach white kids. He said you was dying. I don't know,
I stamped it on Monday, gave me some stricter
judges need to watch this video.
Bond conditions about that motherfucking marijuana. And shit, Tuesday morning,
Yo, this dude.
I posted department, sent it to my police department. They contacted me probably 2 or 3 months after that happened and told me, man, with Charles, you need to be careful. After I done that Cam Newton interview, I spoke about some things that I dug up some old bones in my city. Yeah. And so after I done that Cam Newton interview, I had a warrant for that animal cruelty, which was from 2 years ago. So animal cruelty and two aggravated assault. Hey man, so they had me talk to him. So I flew him into my city. I gave him my personal home address so he can give to his probation officer. I asked him, I said, who you bringing with you? Because you coming into my home.
Right.
I'm bringing my brother. Okay, cool. He showed up with 6 niggas.
Man, I should have reacted to this one. He's saying less bad words than the other one.
Wait.
So he going into his problem with Lil Woody.
Wait.
That's what I said.
Seriously?
He showed up with 6 niggas. He showed up
to your crib?
They was at the airport. So cause he said, hey man, we trying to get a rental car. I already had my wife go get an expedition. Cause I know we gonna be going out. You know what I'm saying? So I already had a rental car.
You too trusting, man.
I had my wife.
She is too trusting. He too trusting.
So I had my wife already get the rental car. So when I'm like, well, who is we? What? Man, it's me and I got 6 people with me. Nigga, what? Man, I don't do nothing with 6 niggas.
Hey, look at what his hat say. He said, I think everybody playing.
Man, I don't want nothing to do with man, no. So I said, okay, man, get them a room and then you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He said, man, they ain't got no money. I said, you bring 6 broke people? Oh man, they finna start robbing and stealing. Nigga go sit his jewelry down, go come up missing, you know. So so I said, oh no. So while he was in town, I get him a room. So I get him, I get him a room. He fall out with his manager. He said, man, I'll hit you back. I'll come back later. So he flew back home. When he went back home,
I mean, regardless of whatever you say about this dude, like, we got to keep it real, man. He commands attention. Everybody is watching him. Everybody's watching him.
Tracker in his car. So I done flew him to Dallas. He go get 10,000 for a Say Cheese TV interview.
We got 10,000 views in here. Hit the like button.
Big podcaster. He was in town.
We trying to like break through the algorithm because he's been cussing.
We got tickets to go to the Tucker Carlson show with Mike Sean Kelly. We're going to do the Mike Sean Kelly interview that Wednesday. Say Cheese TV Tuesday, Mike Sean Kelly that Wednesday. Well, Mike Sean Kelly and them don't pay. Me and Mike Sean Kelly done an interview, and the numbers were so good, it made it to the billboard, a digital billboard in New York Times Square. That's how big this is. So we do great interviews. So I know he's tied into Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson is tied into Trump now. Yeah. Right? So I'm finna bring Woody over here, plug him in with these white people. Because I know them DAs in Atlanta gonna be getting at him soon. And Trump now is against that, right?
Yeah, of course.
So let me bring you over here, nigga. I'm gonna put 10,000 while you're in my city in your pocket. That's Say Cheese TV. We gonna do the Mike Sean Kelly. We gonna go to the Tucker Carlson show. Then Wednesday night, Mama go cook for us. I'm gonna bring you over here, let you meet Mama, my nieces and nephews, like I met your nieces and nephews.
So wait. So it was Woody at the airport, or was it the?
It was Woody and 6 niggas.
Oh, so he showed Woody. I thought you were talking about the other guy.
Nah, Woody came with 6 niggas. I flew him into my city.
Got you.
To do Say Cheese, Mike Sean Kelly. He come with 6 niggas.
I got you now. All right.
Why everybody buying this short SM7B mic? I don't like that mic, bro. I got like the one that Michael Jackson used to record Thriller. Let me show y'all. I got the real one, bro. Like, I don't like that one that they got. I think it's like fake, bro. I got like the real one. Like, I don't like that short SM7B, bro. It look weird, bro. But y'all like that one? It sound like, I don't know, bro. I don't really rock with it. What y'all think about it? Like, does it sound good?
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you gave Woody your address.
It sound like kind of hollow to me. What it does.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Well, one of them. Yeah, you got one of them. So well, because
And I'm not saying he a bad person. I don't know him.
well, listen,
You can't get the home address.
no, he ain't got the home address. He got the Playhouse address.
I got you.
Yeah, he got but it's my little
Yeah.
So he got the Playhouse address, but he got to give this to his probation officer to travel. They want to know where is he staying at.
Yeah.
So just to Playhouse, tell how you give him this at, this where you gonna be staying at. So he showed up with 6 dudes. So that killed my vibe.
Yeah, it sounds clear. I guess it sounds clear.
So I'm saying, man,
It sounds like they don't even have a mic on.
these people, the network want to have a conversation with us. It was Tuesday afternoon. I said, say homie,
He said, homeboy ain't listen. I'm listening to him, but I'm like,
ready to do the phone call right now. Nigga, I'm ready. I said,
I got the Shure SM7B. I think mine is like $500.
Woody, you ain't in no position to have this phone call, my nigga. All that noise in the background. I ain't ready. So they wrote him out the script. Yeah, they wrote him out the script. So when he go back home, he started doing interviews and saying that I put a tracker in his car. Well, I hadn't seen you in 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Your car just got out the pound from the police where y'all were driving with no license. Maybe the police put the tracker in there.
Yeah.
Well, why would I put a tracker in your car, my nigga?
Mm-hmm.
To include myself in what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna track you for what? To set you up?
Crazy.
Okay, we set you up to be so why would I involve myself in that?
Yeah.
When I ain't got nothing ties to the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it ain't stunt. Like, this is like just the industry standard, bro. Like, microphone, podcasting, and stuff like that. It's just the standard what people use, the Shure SM7B.
So when he did that, I said, man, why would that nigga lie on me like that? So yeah, once the nigga started lying, then I had to think, well shit, nigga, that's how thugged him in his trouble. He lied on him.
Yeah.
He was out shooting and killing people and going to tell the police it's thugged him doing it, but it was him doing it.
So y'all not cool at all?
We had a business relationship that we was doing.
Yeah.
We didn't have no brotherhood.
But y'all, it seemed like it's too much money.
I don't think his microphone is on. I think Charleston's is. I don't think his is. You see what I'm saying? Like, you hear how hollow it sounds in the back when he talks versus when Charleston talks. I don't think his mic, I don't think it's on, bro. I think he think it's on, but it's not. And then by the time the interview is done, it's like you can't do nothing about it. You got to just put the interview up.
For y'all to just like, because even if y'all don't have a brotherhood, like me and you, we always gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it seemed like it's just too much money on the table to let that go. From my perspective, you know me, I look at everything from a business perspective.
Well, it is, but he ain't what I want to be tied to. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
And I'm going to be real, bro. All right. So it looked like this with me, right? I think Lil Woody was getting a lot of attention because of this YSL case. And with that, I think Charleston tried to attach himself to Lil Woody because it's like you don't want somebody to really supersede you. So what you want is to kind of have an alliance. And they start doing the balloon show, all of that. But I think Lil Woody started to see Charleston White may have been using him. And then they ended up breaking up. Because we ended up reacting to some videos of them going back and forth before. And it's like, I don't know. So when he's saying like he don't want to attach himself to Lil Woody, I don't think that's true, bro. I don't think that's true at all.
I deal with a lot of people in Atlanta that was cool with Nut,
Yeah.
Thug. So there's a lot of people in Atlanta because I'm doing business.
You think his attention fella? I don't think Charleston White, and his attention. I don't think his attention. It's not what it was like because Lil Woody's in the play. So I guess you're right. Like it falling off a little. I think he did like lose a little bit of steam, and you know he's making money doing this, but at the same time, like, you know, you could tell like it may be bothering him a little bit because he's losing that steam, and you got to try to stay relevant as much as you can. So you're going to end up going back and forth with people doing anything you can to stay relevant because of the cycle, right? It's like something happens in the news and it's only good for like 2 days and then it's done. So you got to go on all of these different platforms and try to go viral. And it seems like he's getting into relationships with people and then falling out with them in an attempt to go viral. That's what it looked like to me. And at the end of the day, viral is money, it's currency. So I don't know, because if he's having a problem, because Woody was starting to go up in popularity. So if he's having a problem with Lil Woody, it's better to just have a problem with him and try to tear him down than to try to be on equal footing, because you're not technically on equal footing with Lil Woody right now, because people want a new fresh face. And Lil Woody is like naturally funny. So I don't know, bruh. Somebody said, Theory 23, bro, this interview was live this morning. I watched it in real time, bro. No lie. And that dude equipment is dope because he only one man. So he switched the camera with a remote he got on his hand. Cool. No, I think that's cool. I just don't think his mic was on.
With Woody. And I've been with these people for a minute. So there's a lot of people in Atlanta that's catching some backlash for me doing business with Woody, because they see them in the background. Homie Thug is the man out there.
Yeah.
So I fuck with Thug and Yak Gotti and them people. So nigga, me and Yak Gotti talk on the phone probably maybe.
Yeah, Sugar Black said he was trying to run a play on Woody. Because he trying to like step in and do things for Woody so his manager can't really be involved in different things. Like, I don't know, man. Like this is money. Like, their brands, like I don't know, man. You never know when you get to that level.
Once a month when he called his mama and them. So nah, homie. So I done a turkey giveaway with Yak Gotti's and them mother and Thug and them. So I'm dealing with Woody on a business level. But even though I'm dealing with him on a business level, my friends is catching backlash. Man, why you with that nigga Charleston when he with that nigga Woody? So, what I noticed is,
I mean, what kind of backlash is, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, Charleston, you known for like telling on people, bro. I ain't say, you know what I mean? I ain't say it's right or wrong, but that's what you known for. So with that, and Lil Woody, like, allegedly being a rat, like, I mean, I think he did, like, kind of rat on Young Thug. It's just what it is, YSL. But it's like, yo, like, what kind of maybe he did get a little bit of backlash. I don't think he would have got a lot, because I think he gets backlash for being a snitch.
everywhere he go, he got a bunch of niggas.
Exactly. Hello Kitty said, from the gate, when I seen them together, I knew it wouldn't last long. Like, exactly.
Every time we doing business or doing something, homie, he got 10, 15, 20 niggas with him.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm like, man, nigga, I ain't that kind of nigga.
I like women around me.
Man, I'm gonna keep a broad with me, my nigga. I'm gonna keep a broad with me, my nigga. I'm a real player, nigga. I ain't no gangster. So
even when I was in the club,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You and your
like,
lady. Yeah. So I tried to get past that, but nigga, when you show up with 6 niggas,
I don't trust 6
and
niggas.
every time
Wait, you said he's using a switchboard to switch between the two? I think this is edited through the software. Did you see like a Black Magic switchboard? I think this is software edited the way he's doing it.
see you got a bunch of niggas.
Nah, I'm good.
So
You
this
don't think y'all can fix it?
no.
Sit down and fix it. Let's get this money.
It ain't nothing to fix because the money ain't stopped. There's nothing me and
Let's
him
get more money.
Well, it's no more money we can get because here's the thing. He's only good at 20 versus 2s. So the network is saying he's oversaturating himself because he done 30 20 versus 1s.
Okay.
You see what I mean? So the network's saying, hey, hold up. I know you're getting some money. We got a bigger bag for a network show.
Yeah.
You two guys is comedy gold. Let's put y'all in the house like a Flavor Love TV kind of setup.
Because y'all really hit on that.
Man,
like
so
y'all was really funny on that.
yeah, so they trying to get him to scale back. So I don't really do 20 versus 1s. You know what I'm saying? So I hadn't been doing them since the fan bus. So I normally hadn't been doing them, but they offered me the kind of money that a nigga can't refuse to do it. so that's what made me start back doing it. So I'm listening. Yeah. I made $85,000 off doing 20 versus 2s with that nigga. 25, 25, 25. And so what I did, I signed a contract to say, okay, he might not, but I ain't gonna do no more 20 versus 2s.
Yeah.
because I want in on the show. So I signed the contract.
I wonder how much the show was though. But it's hard to tell. Like, you know, if you Lil Woody, it's hard for somebody to be like, all right, stop doing 20 versus ones or whatever, and they paying you like that. And you know you like hot in the streets right now. Like, I don't know, what would y'all do, bruh? I don't know. But I see what Charleston White's saying with it. Like, you don't want to oversaturate yourself, but you're gonna cause a lot of issues in the long run. So I see what he's talking about though.
Where I don't do 20 versus 2s with nobody. So a young guy by the name of AD out of Naptown, out of Indianapolis, he booked me 5 figures. Yeah, 5 figures. He booked me $30K. Little nigga, mama gave him 50, however he got it, but nigga give me $30,000 to come do a 20 versus 1 in Naptown, in Indianapolis. So I'm saying, homie, this is becoming too redundant. They're gonna run this in the ground. Let's change the name versus 20 versus 1 and give it a new concept for you and your city. Let's call it Meet and Greet in Naptown.
Yeah.
That way it changes. It changes.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. And so it was something totally different.
Kind of remind me of Pop the Balloon.
Yeah.
It's 1,000 of them.
Yeah. So we did the meet and greet and added some.
Yo, I low-key feel bad for the lady that made Pop the Balloon, because it's like, yo, like, everybody just stealing her style. She, like, is the one that created it. Like,
added some more elements to it, where we actually went out on a date with the girls afterwards and captured the behind-the-scene footage, all this at the club. So Kid blew his channel up, monetized in a couple days because of that. So,
but how you gonna try to change the name of with somebody? I don't know, bro. You ain't about to change the name of what I'm doing, bro. Like, you come on here and you can come on the show or not, but you're not about to be having all of this creative control over what I'm doing, man. Just, you gonna do it or not. Like, we seeing, like, our channel growing, we getting a bag. You ain't about to just sit here and, come on, man. That ain't about to happen.
While I'm there, I'm saying, hey, Woody, I'm gonna get you a booking up here too. Say, talk to him, little homie. Come do your meet and greet up here. And that'll put you on hold. That'll hold you off. Let's talk to this network, because they got a show for us. Yeah. Everybody around him broke, so they keep pushing him to do the 20 versus 1, 20 versus 1, 20 versus 1.
Because they eating off of him.
Because they eating off him. Everybody getting a percentage. Yeah. And I'm saying, hey, nigga, listen. You ain't got to give him none of this Say Cheese TV money. I got to set up for you. The manager and them mad because they want part of the Say Cheese TV money too.
No, Charleston White might be right, bro. Because I heard what Lil Woody was saying. Remember, he went on a rant? Now it's starting to... I think Charleston White might be right about this, bro. Not just because I'm listening to him. If that's the case, like... You said, so you don't want him to challenge your views. What are you talking about? You said, when did YouTube become Plenty of Fish?
Used to work for me. She used to be my publicist. But I fired her, and she was my best friend. But the bitch didn't know nothing. Yeah. So I signed the contract. Hey, I ain't doing no more 20 versus 2s. I'm committed to this. So I signed the contract. He didn't sign the contract. They wrote him out the script. So once they wrote him out the script, he been lying on me. Yeah, nigga been lying on me. So if anybody know my character, I don't participate in robberies. I damn sure ain't gonna go buy no. I don't even know where to get no Apple tracker to put in a nigga car. And then
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
And I ain't riding no nigga car like that to leave no tracker on no nigga car. So yeah, once he started doing that, I said, oh man, he a lying motherfucker. And he'll kill you. He a liar, killer, and a thief. That nigga broke a nut car. That's how. Christ. So I remember him telling me the look. I done heard him talk about a lot of things, but he specifically told me how nut mama and daddy be looking at him in trial. And that offended him. And I'm saying, nigga, you killed their son. Yeah. She said, everybody else be smiling at me in court, but they don't be smiling. I'm like, nigga, you killed their son. So we was at the Blue Flame, and the Blue Flame is in Bankhead, where all the Woody enemies in. So this the first time I done a 20 versus 2 with him. Nigga, I'm in Atlanta all the time, homie. Blue Flame, Magic City, Onyx, Strokers, nigga, I'm in all that. But nigga, this particular night, and the nigga I fuck with is a big dog. It's just He a big dog. My nigga Oye. So nigga, we go to Blue Flame. And normally nigga go come up and fuck with Oye.
Yeah.
But niggas in the penitentiary mad. They sending man, they mad because me and Woody took a picture after the 20 versus 2. My nigga didn't talk to Woody, didn't say nothing, stayed away from him. And then I got Queen with me. Queen is Rollo's manager. And Queen used to manage Shorty Low.
Let me see this.
What it do?
Bro, like you doing too much on the internet. What I got kind of looking for guns and out there. I don't need no gun. I'm protected by God. Nah, I mean, that's stupid. I got on a flight to fly through the airport. What I need guns for, bro? Like, man, come on, Charleston White. You on here? You chase clout real bad, bro. And it's sad, bro. Like, I ain't been that good to you. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. And you run straight to the internet with it. Like, come on, that little boy Larry shit, bro. We ain't on that type of time, bro. You mad because I want to do an interview for free. Yeah, you think on
Yeah, that's right. Because there was somebody that had a lot of subscribers that wanted him to do the interview for free and he wouldn't do it. All right.
stupid. I play on
But I think Charleston White may have been looking at it as maybe trying to sell it like as an opportunity. It's like, yo, you do this, you're going to get more visibility. But he may be thinking like, yo, I don't care what you're saying. You might be getting some money on the back end. Why would you be wanting me to do an interview for free? Like, so I don't know, bro.
you, bro. Yeah, I know you want. I know I'm falling right into your hand because you got them folk. You know what I mean, on your team, and then what y'all want. Y'all want to hear me respond, and I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna respond. Yeah, you know what I mean. He mad 'cause I didn't do an interview. I don't care about 10,000. I can turn it down. You know what I mean, money don't make me who I am. But you want me to jump for when you want me to jump. You talking about you flew me out there, bro. Come on, man. Like, we ain't doing all that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, for real, for real. All they thinking you can come to Atlanta, walk around with whoever, bro. You can't just do that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't looking for problems. But if you want problems, I give you what you want, bro.
Yo, he said, I ain't looking for problems, but I'll give you what you want though, bro. Yo.
You know what I mean? Straight up, bro. Like, you doing too much on the internet, bro. It's for real, bro. Come on, man. Barry White, and Jill, they don't speak bad on you. They watch all your interviews. You sit there and dog them out. You mad at them because you jealous, bro. You mad because they gravitated to me. Them folks ain't betray you. They didn't cross you out. They ain't use your name for no clout. They ain't. And Jill called me and said she used to work for you. She didn't call me and say, oh, she worked for you and this and that and the third. No, ain't nobody. What is you doing? You call me, who don't do these 20 verse 1, ain't gonna way out, and then you doing 20 verse 1. Man, you ain't really got nothing going on. You don't want money. You want clout, bro. Everything you do is about clout. Clout. You and the rest of these boys out here about clout. Every time you with me, yes, sir, you talk to me with respect, and I talk to you with respect. But as soon as you go somewhere else, you want to be disrespectful. Like, come on, bro. You grown, right? You a grown man. You ain't scared of that. You don't want to, man, come on, man. It's just sad, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? You claim that you this type of person, but look at all the stuff you doing, bro.
Man, it's the difference, bro. Like, he seems like more like humility. And then Charleston White, the bling, the money, I'm trying to get paid. You know, so, I mean, I understand what Charleston is saying on the business end of things, but I don't know, man. It's going to be hard to, like, combating a dude like this. This seems more forthcoming. Like, I don't know, man.
Come on, man. Like, seriously.
But this vid is, like, man, old.
Seriously, bro. Like, yeah, you thought you gonna come out there and be who? I moved around your whole town. No security, no weapons, no nothing. Only faith in God. I ain't standing nothing nobody talk about on no internet and in real life. If somebody want to bring harm to me, then so let it be. But other than that, man, I'm not living my life in fear of no man. Straight up at all, bro. Like, for real, you chasing clout. You only got what? Plug with Say Cheese TV. Who care about Say Cheese TV? No disrespect to what he got going on.
Man, come on, we ain't going in on Sean Cotton. Shout out to Say Cheese. They let me use the footage. Shout out. We ain't saying nothing bad about them. Chill, Lil Woody.
But hey, man, if he gonna allow you to miss out on interfere with what he got going on, then that's what you call stupid. Other than that, bro, I ain't no type of gopher. Yeah, y'all think I'm a gopher, and I let y'all think what y'all want to think. I let y'all say what y'all want to say, cause I taught myself not to let words get to me. But when you gonna get on here and try to bash other people that been good to you, bro, come on, man, cut the shenanigan, bro. Come on, man.
But then he getting on here saying that Lil Woody is a real killer. Yo.
I mean, so Queen and Nut is like, so these people is nut people.
Yeah.
But they fuck with me. And they just standoffish. They ain't saying, they ain't interacting with Woody at all. But because somebody took a picture, a nigga blew up the picture and saw my nigga in the background. And niggas from prison started saying, man, what that nigga doing with Woody? So some nigga people mad. He said, man, I'm with Charleston. Man, why Charleston fucking with Woody? So we at Blue Flame, my nigga. Nigga tell me, say, I finna have Woody come up here. No, you ain't. Nigga, what you mean? This nigga sitting back with their arm folded, just looking. And my nigga Oye saying, man, that's normally my nigga. He come shake my hand. It's some niggas feeling some kind of way about me doing this 20, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm scared, but nigga, you can tell.
Yeah, you just self-aware.
Say, homie, you
Gotta
can.
pay attention
And then they got a bunch of Chicago people in there that night. So normally the DJ holler, hey man, we got Charleston in the house. It ain't none of that tonight. Cause everybody in Atlanta mad I'm fucking with this nigga. So it ain't none of that. Hey man, we got Charleston. It ain't none of that on the microphone. Them Chicago niggas, see Chicago, they playing key. So I'm saying, nigga, did they fucking with me?
Somebody said he Two-Face.
But nigga, ain't nobody normally nigga come shake hands. Nigga, they just looking. So the nigga say he finna have Woody come up here. Nigga, what? No, you ain't my nigga. I fuck with Woody over there how I fuck with him, nigga. I do that, but nigga, I don't mix this together, my nigga. Yeah. So the next day I tell Woody, say, man, that nigga was wrong for telling you to come up there, homie. Ain't no telling what would happen. Oh, nigga, I don't give a damn. I come up there and earth. So he's still gangster.
Yeah.
I'm saying, nah, homie, I can't walk with this nigga. Can't really hurt people. And then, nigga, they love Nut in Atlanta. So when he told me about Nut, mom and daddy, that's always in the back of my mind as I'm dealing with him.
Yeah.
That's always in the back of my mind, homie, that nigga, you killed Nut. And nigga, Atlanta love Nut. Atlanta, and they love Thug. So so the nigga who did that.
Hey, Focus Music said it's a weird energy about him. He funny, but he funny.
I get on his ass. I say, homie, you don't even know this nigga.
Hey man, stop trying to. Hey Zach, trying to tell me to go to sleep, bro. Like, stop telling me to go to sleep, bro. Like, what is wrong? What is y'all be thinking? Y'all be like, oh, stop grinding, stop getting subscribers, stop getting money, stop doing all this. Go to sleep. That's how I look at people telling me, bro. I don't go to sleep until like 9 or 10 in the morning. That's when I go to sleep.
Homie, you clout chasing. What you mean I'm clout chasing? You met this nigga through me, right? Yeah, homie. Why you dropping? Nah, don't do that, my nigga. This nigga it's gonna be a shootout. You do that, but you ain't no street nigga. You a weenie, but nigga, don't mix this, homie.
Yeah.
So the next day I didn't hear from that nigga no more. Never seen him again. Next thing you know, him and Woody making interviews about me.
I thought that I figured, I don't know, man, because again, I seen the 20v1. And then next thing you know, I seen, some back and forth. So I'm thinking it's just all content. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
It's all content. Hey,
well,
they get into the money and all that stuff.
It's not no real beef. Nigga, right. I made it content. I just made it content where me and him is editing too.
Bro, what is you talk like? This dude has lost his mind. He said you still need sleep. Do you know when I like woke up? I woke up at like 7 p.m. Like, why are you telling me to go to sleep, bro? I just slept for like 8 hours. Like, why would I go right back to sleep? I'm off for 4 days. Like, chill out, bro. Like, I'm not even sleepy. Like, I'll be sleepy at 9 in the morning. I work nights. So normally I am up. Like, what is you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Not us working together, because it's only so much me and him can do. 20 versus 2, unless we go with this concept.
Yeah.
Nobody else has another concept for me and him.
Yeah.
I do comedy, I'm in movies, but for me and him to keep doing this together, we have to come do this with some writers. And other than that, it's gonna be 20 versus 2.
Yeah.
So how many more 20 versus 2 can we do?
Let's see what the art of dialogue. I don't know, man. But he All right, let me show y'all this real quick. Charleston White is all right. He basically doing it. He said, I never got shot and would never go to Chicago is what he's saying. But I think he listening to music.
I ain't going to Chicago, nigga. So a nigga shoot me in Chicago. Nigga got to get me in Atlanta.
I know that's right, bro. I did go to Chicago. I went to like a Young Jeezy concert, bro. I went into Chicago and I got up out of Chicago quick. You know what I mean? But he good, bro. Like he good. Shout out to him though. Let's go to Art of Dialogue. See what they got on there, man. And I'm doing another video after this. Well, I'm gonna watch a movie first, and then I might do a video. Then I'm going to sleep. Double tap the screen, Thug Life. Hit the likes. I appreciate it. We trying to fight through the algorithm because Charleston White wanted to say some bad words. I need y'all help. Wait a minute. The algorithm like, he didn't put Charleston on there. Let's slow him down a little bit. Shout out somebody said, I swear, send me to Chicago, man. I have these goons holding my pockets, braiding my hair. What are you talking about? But Charleston was kind of wild and like talking about kids, bro. Like I think I'm not a gangster or nothing like that, but that's kind of off limits, man. Like when you have, I don't know if he got kids. Charleston White got kids. When you got kids, you don't want nobody talking about your kids at all, bro. You know, so I'm surprised he even went that route. Very disappointing in you with that, Charleston White.
Gene, here go Miss Wallace.
Hey, Miss Wallace, Gene Deal.
Oh, hi, Gene. How are you?
All right, man. You know I ain't seen you since I came to your house and had that conversation with you. How you been? You all right?
I've been okay. I've been watching you on Facebook.
I'm sorry, Miss Wallace. I'm sorry I had to do what I had to do, but you know, it is what it is.
Okay. I know you do.
Thank you, Miss Wallace. Like I told people, I said, if Miss Wallace would have called me and told me to shut it down, I would have shut it down. Miss Wallace ain't called. She knew how to get in touch with me. If Miss Wallace didn't tell me to shut it down, I'm going to keep doing it because I respect you, Miss Wallace.
And do what you do.
Thank you, Ma. I appreciate you.
What you do.
What was the backstory behind that? Big Mom calling you.
My man, that had to be, if I say exhilarating, it has to be one of the highlights of coming out here and doing what I've done over the last, since 97. Since 97. Since I seen Ms. Wallace. You know what I'm saying? To hold Ms. Wallace's hand and explain to what happened to her son that night, it was one of the, I guess, most emotional times I've ever had in my life. Because here I am explaining how your son died and his last words and everything that went on after somebody who you trusted with your son's life told you that they didn't even know me.
Mm.
But God is good every time, man, all the time. You know what I'm saying? And when she mentioned my name, my fraternity brother, Bill Willard, was right there and said, yo, that's my fraternity brother, Gene Deal. I know him. I could call him right now. I went up to see Miss Wallace, brother. And she took me around her whole house and I seen the memorial of Big. I seen how this lady loved and lost her only child. And brother, when I say that it was an emotional time sitting there with her, it's something that I'll never forget, and I never ever want to go through that with my child or again with nobody else's. Miss Wallace is a strong lady. You know what I'm saying? Miss Wallace, you know, she, and I'm not saying because she's Jamaican, you know, or anything like that, that she got that down home, like she is about her business. But
So it says Biggie's mom calls Gene Deal and approves of him exposing Diddy. Did she say that?
Go, Ms. Wallace.
Gene Deal.
Hey, Ms. Wallace, Gene Deal.
Oh, hi, Gene. How are you?
All right, man. You know I ain't seen you since I came to your house and had that conversation with you. How you been? You all right?
I've been okay. I've been watching you on Facebook.
I'm sorry, Ms. Wallace. I'm sorry I had to do what I had to do, but you know, it is what it is.
Okay. I know you do.
Thank you, Ms. Wallace. Like I told people, I said, if Ms. Wallace would have called me and told me to shut it down, I would have shut it down. Ms. Wallace ain't called. She knew how to get in touch with me. If Ms. Wallace didn't tell me to shut it down, I'm going to keep doing it because I respect you, Ms. Wallace.
Do what you do.
Thank you, Ma. I appreciate you.
What you do.
What was the back
I mean, did she like really? I mean, I don't know.
story behind that? Big Mom calling you.
my man,
I don't know, man. Let's see what else he got on there. Shout out to him. Oh, hold on. Tyron Turner is funny, bro. Says Diddy accusers should go to prison if they are caught lying on Diddy. Yeah, definitely. Diddy and I almost had a fight because he grabbed my brother inappropriately. Yo, hey. Tyron Turner almost like scrapped with a lot of people, bro. I heard he had hands back in the day.
But Jaguar Wright, she also alleging that, you know, Jamie Foxx, he be throwing freak offs like Diddy.
Never. Nah, you know what be going on at the parties? A lot of Mexican food, a lot of we play like it be like more like games like what's the thing? A lot of Mexican food, a lot of jokes, a lot of people playing their music, going to the studio, trying to give him his tapes or whatever, trying to get put on. The parties really be people coming trying to get on, to be honest with you. It's a Jamie Foxx house, so you got actors, you got singers, you got writers, everybody be trying to get plugged. Like the party is really like a more like networking and plugs. It be girls there, of course. You know, but it be games, volleyball, what else go on the parties?
Yo, this camera fire, bro. It's a fire camera, bro.
A lot of swimming. That's it. It be
like
girls, but if it's a girl there,
Canon
if you see a girl you
R6.
like and she cute, you could talk to a girl. Like it ain't like no rated P party. You know what I'm saying? There's girls there. No drugs, none of that.
You and
Listeners, Lucille said I met Diddy and he was nice to me.
Diddy, y'all almost had a fight at one of his parties before, right?
So we at the house. My brother's there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of music being played, good time, beautiful, beautiful time, things are going on. And Diddy walked past and he almost slipped or stumbled or something, like fell. And my brother is funny, so he started laughing. And Diddy didn't like that. So Diddy kind of just more like try to son him, like, come here, whatever. So I see it out of my peripheral, like, hold on, that's my little brother, you know what I'm saying? So I see the situation, I'm like, hey, my nigga, what? Hey, you know him? Yeah, like, nigga, that's my brother. And I'm like, you know, I flashed for a minute. I'm like, man, get your motherfucking hands on my motherfucking brother, my nigga. You don't know him, get your motherfucking hands off of him, you know what I'm saying? And it was more people there, like some of his security and, you know, some French and all those guys is there. And I was just like, look, I'm finna tear this whole motherfucker up, and I'm gonna tear this whole motherfucker up about my brother. You know what I mean? And so then from there, you know, I'm cut like, what the fuck, nigga, this the LA whoop, you know, doing my tyrant shit, you know what I mean? And then Diddy, like, you know, he like, Playboy, let's just talk. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'm listening. Well, nigga, what's going on? So me and Diddy go around the corner. We in the kitchen, so we go around the corner, we chop it up, and he apologized, and we
That's fire though. Like he looking after his brother.
we squashed it from there. Like he apologized. He was like, my bad, my nigga. I said, that's all I want. That's all I need to hear, my nigga. Like I don't want to push the envelope. Like you said, you sorry, you apologize, cool. I just was confused that you grabbed my brother. Like, nigga, like, you know, at that moment I didn't see Puffy or Diddy. I said, hey, my nigga.
How did he grab him?
Yeah, but that's fire though. You ain't about to just like grab on my like what like. Shout out to him, bro.
No, it was more like a don't laugh at a nigga that got $1 billion grab. And I had I don't give a fuck if it's $100 look, nigga. I don't give a fuck $1 billion, $100, nigga. Don't touch my brother, nigga.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Don't give a fuck about nothing.
And he didn't want no smoke with you when you said that.
It wasn't about the smoke. It was about, let me calm the fuck down and figure out what just happened. That's all. Sometimes you got to catch.
I like the thing that I like about him, bro. Like when he be mentioning stories like this, he never really be like that person. Like I punked this person out or whatever. Like he kind of like brings like levity to the situation. Like, yo, this is what it was. Like he even got caught like in some situation, and he didn't like try to seem like super extra tough about it. It just is what it is, you know. So I don't know. I like his storytelling.
Just like. Maybe he didn't know that was.
Yeah, Theory 23, family comes first. Jose Soto said that's a whole fact.
Tyron's brother. Maybe he just thought he was some random nigga at the party. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it ain't about me trying to be no hero. It's not about me punking Puff. It wasn't like it wasn't about me punking Puff. It was about me saying somebody gonna get hurt. It could even be me. But I'm willing to get hurt for my brother. And anybody that's in front that has a problem with me making sure my brother's safe, they can all get it. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. And then I'm not saying that I can't get it. I'm not saying I'm not saying that I could have been harmed, because I could have been harmed as well. But I'm saying that that's what would have had to happen, because I'm gonna go all in for my brother.
That's fire, bro. I like that story, bro. What y'all think about that? I like that story. It says Tyron Turner on Jamie Foxx hosting. Tyron Turner responds to Jaguar Wright claiming Jamie Foxx is. Hold up. Hey, Art, what did you?
My God, Tyron, what you been up to, man?
Art starting some mess,
what I've been
man.
doing. So, you know, I got the TV show Alert that me and that Jamie we created together. I got that going. So this is the 3rd season. We come out probably like January, February, and on Fox, and working on that. Also, we have something that we're developing for me. It's like professional, kind of like professional to the 20th power kind of thing that we're trying to do together right now, that we're developing, me and Jamie.
Speaking of Jamie, right? Would it be safe to say that y'all close friends?
Yeah, it's like my brothers, like my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll do anything for him. He'll do anything for me. Like brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. Gotta ask you though, right? Jaguar Wright, she been doing interviews and she made a few comments about Jamie, and I want to get your opinion on it. She did an interview where she made a comment saying that Jamie Foxx is gay and he likes trans women.
when you say like, no, hold on. So I don't know who. Come on, man, stop. This is comedy.
Yo, Art be
Is this Def Comedy Jam or something? No, listen, nah, Jamie's
Yo,
my
Art
guy.
be
So
like
I don't
jamming people up with these questions, bro. This is hilarious, man.
I don't know who. Come on, man.
Yo, what?
She did an interview where she made a comment saying that Jamie Foxx is gay and he likes trans women.
When you say like, no, hold on. So I don't know who. Come on, man, stop. This is comedy. Is this Def Comedy Jam or something? No, listen, nah, Jamie's my guy. So I don't know that person. All I could tell you is that he's not gay. You know what I'm saying? He loved women. Like, come on, man. Everybody know he loved women. Like, it's no gay bone in Jamie's body. Not one gay bone. So what she said I'm confused. Like, a transgender.
Yeah, she said he likes trans women.
Nah. Absolutely not. Absolutely false. Absolutely false. That's totally inaccurate. It's nothing like that. Like, all Jamie do is play. Come on, he do comedy, he do music, he's creative. You know what I'm saying? He take care of his family, friends. Like, he's just a giving person. I don't even. First of all, family.
Hey, these comments is hilarious, bro. Somebody said he's stuttering like he did when the police asked him when he entered the liquor store, and then somebody said the lie detector and gay detector just exploded. Somebody said the absolute last effort, I would explain anything for me. He said he didn't know who Jaguar was, then said she could sing. Like, oh, okay, all right. Comment section be on people,
He
bro.
stay at the house. It's not. Ain't where's all the where's all that coming from? Like, I don't understand where all this Illuminati, all these theories be coming from. Like, they're all just in people's head. But she can sing. I heard her sing. She's a beautiful singer. I give her that. She can sing. Yeah, dope singer. So
Yeah. Okay.
Can I be honest?
Comment section be catching people, bro.
So when something is true, you get hurt. Your feelings get hurt. You get mad. You get upset. But when it's not true, it's comedy. Like, when you know who you are, like, we're not gonna do no fun, 100,000, 200,000. We ain't doing no funds or nothing. Like, we ain't trying to get. She can say whatever, you know what I'm saying? She say whatever she want to say. Like, we are comfortable in our own skin. We cool. We comfortable. Didn't something happen to where they Pierce Bronson, not Charles Bronson. What's the dude name?
Piers Morgan?
Yeah, Piers Morgan. My bad, I'm tripping. So wasn't there something where he had to retract something or take some stuff down or something like that?
Yeah. She was on his platform and she made some claims about Jay and Beyonce, and
Right. So that goes to show you that sometimes you just can't be saying anything because if there's no validity to things, you can't. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're taking things down. I mean, anybody can say whatever they want to say. You know what I mean? But facts and fiction are two different things.
How did y'all first meet, man? How did y'all get so close with her?
We met just what was the first time I seen Jack? Probably we was at like a Roscoe Chicken and Waffle or whatever.
Let's hold on. He did do one interview, but before I go to this Piers Morgan, he said something. Who was it? I think it was Gene Deal. Where is that at? Yeah, I wanted to hear what he thinks about this lady getting caught in a lie, lying on Diddy.
With Diddy and his bodyguard. You know that woman you was telling me about that, she called you about a sex tape she had with Diddy and his bodyguard, Big Joe? Some text messages came out, right? That she sent her boyfriend pretty much admitting that she was lying on Diddy. You heard about that?
Well, like I said, and I have the text messages also, when she got in contact with me looking for Joe. I got contact with Joe. Joe was right about one thing and several things. One of them was that he was not Diddy's bodyguard. Did he do security with Puff sometimes? He wasn't a bad boy security person. Bad boy security was Gene Deal, Anthony Wolf Jones, Paul Alford. They all had their own contracts. The other people, 6 other people that worked for Bad Boy or more, it was people that Paul hired under his contract.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel,
Puff
y'all, if y'all can.
through Green Gate Security. That means Puff paid Paul, Paul paid them. Joe was one of those individuals that got paid like that. And it was only a few times, I can count on one hand how many times he probably worked for Puff. Big party situations and the whole 9 yards. He was right about that. But everybody, it looks good in the paper when it says Diddy head of the security, Diddy's bodyguard head of security, a Bad Boy security at one time. All that should be bullshit. Now, like I said, the young lady got in touch with me. I got in touch with Joe. Joe said it was felonious. She told me that she didn't want to do nothing to Joe. She just wanted the tape or copy of the tape or whatever like that so she could go after Puff. All that shit is true that Joe said. Now, am I privy to any of that information as far as was there a tape that exists? No, I don't know of a tape that exists. I haven't seen a tape that exists, but I heard that tapes exist. You understand? It could be folktale. It could be some bullshit. I don't know. We'll find out. Because these lawyers is going to pay top dollar if tapes like that exist out there somewhere. They're going to pay top dollar for it because they know they're going to get millions in return if it does.
I don't know. That dude cannot wait for Diddy to go down. Hold on. So they ended up talking about Diddy. You're all guilty. Candace Owens saying. Let's see what they're talking about. Yeah, Pierce Morgan, I think he had one that was talking about Diddy. Hold on.
The next US president will either be an accomplice
who have been named that have not been brought to heel, people that were above him.
P. Diddy. This seems like every day the scandal gets bigger.
Hey, yo, Pierce Morgan, I need to come on your show, bro. Like, it's about time, bro. I've been in entertainment for a week. Come on, Diddy. I mean, what's his name? Pierce. I need to go. I need to talk about the Diddy situation. I need to talk about everything. Like, bring me up on the show. Thug life.
And worse for him.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Yeah, I don't believe half of what Gene. I don't believe 75% of Gene Deal. I think Gene Deal is just getting up there and just like rambling. That's what I think.
And I'm not surprised whatsoever. I mean, I think I was on your show before he got arrested, and I brought up what was going on with him, and because I had read through the lawsuit, and it was just one of those things that was unavoidable because there was so much evidence. I mean, there was picture documentation, there was video documentation, and I also want to be clear that the press and the media and the public at large is shocked by what's happening, but we really are just getting to the beginning of everything. There are a lot of people who have been named that have not been brought to heel, people that were above him, music executives, and none of this is shocking, really. I think, you know, yesterday a report came out that showed that faith in the mainstream media is at an all-time low, right? I think something like 65% of Americans no longer trust the mainstream media. The Diddy case is a perfect example as to why that is. You know, you have people that spent so much time defending this man. This man was allowed to be with every presidential candidate. He was allowed to throw parties. He was hailed as a hero. And yet behind the scenes, everyone knew that this is what he was engaged in. This was an open secret in Hollywood. In fact, when Kanye last year said that he was a Fed and started speaking about some of these allegations, he was simply dismissed as crazy. People at the upper echelons of society and politics knew about this and they were okay with it. Fundamentally, fundamentally be because he was acting a part. I very much believe what Kanye alleged, that he was acting a part like Jeffrey Epstein, in which he was collecting blackmail over various people that were in Hollywood. And so, like I said, we're at the beginning. We're scratching the surface of this scandal. There are some more big names that are going to have to answer for it. And I think also the silence of certain individuals like LeBron James is quite deafening.
She been going at, like, somebody know the story of why she been going at LeBron James like this? She been going, like, bro. So Piper Boy went from battle rap to this. Yes. Yes. Until it gets lit in battle rap, I'm in entertainment and politics, bro. Yes. And this video right now has 41,000 views. So you want me to talk about battle rap and get 6,000 or 7,000 views? 10,000 views. I normally get around 10,000. You want me to get 10 to 15,000 views talking about battle rap, or would you rather me get 41,000 views? You go do the math.
A person who claims to care so much about Black life, you know, Black Lives Matter, on the ground, taking a kneel. Okay, that's fine. But now you have a friend of yours who has been on camera beating a Black woman. Okay, you said nothing when that happened. You also know that you have various Black people speaking out about how they were abused by him, and you have said nothing. So I don't like the hypocrisy behind that.
Yeah, I think it's a good point. I mean, Mark, there are lots of big names being dragged into this. We don't know.
So haters will say 6.
Where the truth lies with that yet. But certainly people like LeBron have been deafening with their silence for the reasons that Candace just articulated. You know, it reminds me a little bit of Epstein in relation to...
Yeah, like, I don't even want, like, when I be seeing people in the comments, like, I ignore a lot of people, like, trying to bring up battle rap because they just trying to get me to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
All the apparent taping of videos and pictures and stuff that was allegedly going on, and we'll see what that plays out like in a courtroom. But it also reminds me of Harvey Weinstein in the sense that there you had somebody, you know, in the movie industry.
And I'll talk about it if I feel like talking about it. Nobody can tell me what to talk. Bro, if something happens in battle rap and I feel like talking about it, I'm going to talk about it. If not, I'm not. Like, I'm just doing me.
Biggest P. Diddy, well, I think the most Oscar-nominated person in the history as a producer in Hollywood, where everyone must have known something about
so
it, right? I mean, I knew that Harvey was a pretty bad bully and all the rest of it.
Go to a battle rap blogger's channel who's talking about battle rap. I'm not talking about it right now.
And it must have been more than an open secret amongst a lot of those celebrities and Hollywood crowd.
Did you know about Diddy, Pierce?
No, I didn't. No.
No, but
wait a minute. I didn't.
He said, "Did you know about Diddy, Pierce?" He said, "No, I didn't." Like,
to me, of Harvey Weinstein, in the sense that there you had somebody, you know, in the movie industry as big as P. Diddy. Well, I think the most Oscar-nominated person.
Well, that's what I think. She got him like dead to rights. Like, he knows, like, LeBron James can't say anything. Like, he can't say anything to come out and really condemn what Diddy is doing. Because he's been around him. There's like so many pictures and everything. Like, he can't say anything about that, bro.
The history.
Big Money said battle rap isn't even worth talking about. It's the most negative and toxic culture in the world. Good job making the switch. It's not that I'm switching. If it gets lit, I'll talk about something involving it. Other than that, like, it's just politics and... Like, I've been saying this for a year. I'm going to move and start talking about entertainment. I've been saying it for a year. I think a lot of people are just shocked that it happened. You know what I'm saying? And it's working. You know what I mean? Like, this video right here, like, it's getting views. My other videos, like 200, 300,000, 400-some thousand. This is just Charleston White, and, you know what I'm saying, 45,000 views. Like, it's, bro, you can't, like, in life, and this is not, like, going at anybody that's been, like, kind of, like, asking, like, on some genuine level stuff. You can't, in life, you can't just continue to do the same thing and expect different results. You can't. You've got to level up. Hit the like button if y'all can and subscribe. You got to do something different, but you got to understand, if I never would have went into entertainment, right now, I would have 67,000 subscribers, right now. If I never did it. If I kept saying in every blog, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I never did it, I would have 67,000 subscribers right now. I got 87,466 subscribers talking about entertainment. What am I going to do? I got about 10,000 subscribers in 13 days. I'm not gonna stay talking about battle. Look at the bloggers channels that are doing that. I mean, they got like, you know, dope commentary and stuff. I'm just saying, I will never get 100,000 and move forward and potentially in the future. You know what I'm saying? I know a million's not going to come overnight. It's going to take years of grinding it out like this. You know what I'm saying? If I want 1 million subscribers, I have to put in the work. 300 or 400, I got to put in the work. I can't drop a 10-minute video every 3 days expecting something to happen because there's nothing going on in battle rap. When I got all these, not every single blogger, if they feel some type of way, it's a reason. A lot of bloggers are trying to be Piper Boy Williams in battle rap. That is what is happening. I've been saying that for a while. Like, no, everybody's trying to get away from what they used to do. They trying to do what I do, and they've been doing it for a while. Nobody's saying nothing about it. All right, moving on to doing something else. If it gets lit, I'll go back and I'll start talking about it. But until then, I'm just doing me. You know what I mean? It's just like, I feel like my style is too many people are trying to take my style. It's happening in your face. And nobody's like even acknowledging it. So I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Do my own thing. And said, you got to change it up like you did. These short attention spans demand multiple things. Exactly. Shout out to Sugar Black. And then Ann said, I shouldn't confine yourself to one thing. No, you shouldn't, bro. I'm not going to say the dude's name. There's a very popular people that y'all all know. Hit me up and was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, why do you keep doing this, bro? Like, you can do entertainment. And I thought about it for a while, like for months. Like, yo, you can't, like, you're never going to get anywhere different doing the same thing. And who this person is, and I'm not going to put their name on blast. But it's like, I really thought about that. And I really started saying, like, yo, I got to do something different. You know, and it clicked like, you got to go. You got to do something. And what happened? Thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers. You see what I'm saying? You can't stay in the same thing. And they don't even care. Like, bro, like, y'all ain't gonna keep talking about battle rap. They don't even care about bloggers in battle rap. They don't even know how to run their own leagues. They're scamming people. And I'm finding out that they're doing it. I'm not gonna keep talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Till they can figure out how to get it right. Otherwise, I'm gonna start exposing a lot of stuff that I know that they don't want out. You know what I mean? I'm already kind of like low-key doing it. You know, so my thing is just to get away from that right now.
Where everyone must have known.
And we got an election coming up, yeah, so I've been talking about that a lot. And it's other entertainment news.
Something about it, right? I mean, I knew that Harvey was a pretty bad bully and all the rest of it. And it must have been more than an open secret amongst a lot of those celebrities and Hollywood crowd.
Did you know about Diddy, Pierce?
No, I didn't, no.
But, no, but wait a minute.
Well, I didn't know. I met Diddy. I'll tell you, I met Diddy a couple of times. I mean, here's what the analogy I'm going to make is, I met Diddy twice for about 10 minutes. Harvey, I knew a lot better, and I knew there was an unsavory side to him. I didn't know about all the rape stuff that then emerged, but I do believe there must have been a lot of people who did know that stuff, who were around Harvey Weinstein at a close enough level to know that. And I certainly believe with P. Diddy that there were a lot of people that were going to these freak-off parties and so on, who must have known for many, many years that all...
They had to know something, bro. They are just like Gene Deal is just as complicit as all these other people. He had to know something. Like, well, he said he's known a lot of things, but he just hasn't said anything for like, bro, you just as complicit as everybody else, bro.
All this stuff was going on. That's the parallel I'm drawing.
I can't say your name. Said Candace and Pierce embarrasses Lamont on this pod. Watch and listen closely.
No, I understand the parallel you're drawing. The idea that I'm disputing is just the idea that everyone knew, or that
I don't mean everybody. I mean, look, I just think a lot of people must have known.
Of course. We're not in disagreement about a few things.
But some people probably didn't know. Just because you've been to the white part, don't mean you know what I mean? You knew everything. You know what I mean?
Everything that Diddy has been accused of is despicable and indefensible, and I hope that he is held accountable in all the ways that are fair and just and reasonable. There are, I mean, who knows how many victims? You know, there are lots of allegations. I have no doubt that lots of the allegations are true. And as Candace said, I have no doubt that lots of people have known for a long time. And there are lots of reasons why people didn't come forward. Some of it is good old-fashioned, Hollywood culture, which is people are getting exploited, people are getting hurt, people are getting harmed. But as long as it's the old boys network, we don't care. And Diddy became one of the old boys network. The old boys network isn't just old white men. It also includes powerful.
If you talking like, there's no disrespect to anybody. Anybody talking about battle rap, I'm just ignoring that.
Rich black men. Not in the same way, but certainly people like Diddy are in that mix. I don't disagree with that. I'm very uncomfortable throwing LeBron James's name out there as someone who knew something or has some
well, no, I think, to be fair, yeah, but on that, I think
speaking.
Candace was quite careful how she worded that. She didn't say that he knew. She just said he's been deafening by his silence, which he has. He's been very vocal about a lot of other issues involving the black community in America. Why is he so silent? Just because it happens to be somebody he used to party with. It's just interesting.
It is interesting, but I want to caution the audience not to jump to any conclusions about why LeBron hasn't. Again, let me be very clear. LeBron should speak out about this because something awful happened, and he has a duty. I think all public figures have a duty to speak out against awful, morally atrocious things that happen. I just don't want to leap to a conclusion. I'm not saying Candace did, I'm not saying you did, but I don't want to leap to a conclusion that there's some other sort of reason why he may have done this. The other thing here is
I just remember I just remember.
I just need you to hear.
Okay, yeah,
go ahead, Piers. I'm sorry.
Well, the point I was going to make, just on the point you made.
All I was going to say is. Sorry.
All right.
Okay. There's just a little delay.
Let me go first. Let me go first. The point I was going to make about the point.
You go first.
You just made a really good point, which I want to make a point of, which is I think that the point I would make was when Harvey Weinstein went down, there was an absolute stampede of celebrities in Hollywood who rushed to distance themselves and publicly denounce him. And I've just noticed that with P. Diddy, there's been a very, very, very small number of high-profile black celebrities, including sports stars, entertainers, and so on, who have chosen to do that yet.
All right, let's read some. Cedric Larner said he is a victim, Diddy. Maui Combs said RIP Tupac. Unbiased Brim said, and 411 say they expect people to act like Pierce and put out all these bad, damaging rumors. Orain said, see something, say something, or you are complicit. Roller J said, they are all going to go down. Oren said, little lie, black lie, still doesn't make it right. Yeah.
So there's a marked difference between the way these two scandals have played out in terms of how many high-profile people are prepared to go, this is disgusting.
Well, I think there's another thing here, right? Harvey Weinstein was a predator, full stop, right? Diddy is, based on the evidence, a predator, full stop, and some other stuff. And there are a lot of people, based on what I know, people I've spoken to, the stories I've heard, and the rumors I've heard for 20 years now, about Diddy that aren't always about predation. And that's the complicated thing here, right?
How long we been live? Can somebody tell us how long we've been live?
A lot of the
why does
details,
that make it complicated?
a lot of the gossip, a lot of the nastiness. You'll just hear me out, you'll understand.
Okay.
The thing is, a lot of the stuff, a lot of the subtext around Diddy isn't about predation, it's around sexuality. And so a lot of people aren't really outraged, especially in the hip-hop community, that Diddy was preying on underage girls, allegedly, or that he's beating up Cassie, allegedly. Some people are just weirded out that he may have been having sex with dudes. And so
yeah, I think that's what it is. And the baby oil, bro. Like, y'all got to call it's the baby oil. It's way too much. You know what I mean? That's why people is like, what is this, man? And then Unbiased Brim said, Diddy got away too much dirt on him at this point but clean. A lot of us felt Diddy been questionable for the clip. So who did it? I don't know, man.
There's a multiple things happening here. And so a lot of the people in Hollywood who are being quiet on Diddy, they're not being quiet because they knew he was doing something illegal. Some of them are quiet because they were at the parties, they were at the freak-offs doing freaky stuff. And the freaky stuff isn't illegal, but it can ruin your career.
Oh, look Candace Owens try not to laugh, bruh.
In a society that's homophobic. So I'm saying it's a lot of things mixed in.
Okay, Candace, you're raising your hand. I think I know why, but go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with you in some ways. What I would just add is it's without question because they did not know that he was recording them. I mean, when I read through that lawsuit, Rodney made it very clear that he had hidden cameras. And if you are a person like LeBron who says ain't no party like a Diddy party, you got Ashton Kutcher talking about what happens at Diddy party stays at Diddy.
She ain't never gonna let LeBron get away with this, bro. She's gonna be a forever. Somebody said Candace finna crush him logically. Okay, all right.
Parties and fun. So finally you learn via the press.
That's my girl, bro. Like Candace Owens, that's my girl, bro.
That actually Diddy has been collecting evidence on all of you and you don't know where those tapes are. That will buy your silence for quite some time because you're hoping that if you keep your head low, you're not going to be revealed as one of these people that was engaged in some of these acts, whether they were heterosexual or homosexual, it doesn't matter. Maybe you're just cheating on your wife and you don't want that to get out into the public. Maybe you were, as Cat Williams described it, in one of the rooms. He said you could just walk around the house. He said this on stage years ago, that you could walk around the house and you would see people engaged in various sex acts. And again, Cat Williams was someone who was dismissed as crazy and dismissed as a drug addict. And it turned out that, or it seems that these allegations are proven to be true. And I believe
Cat Williams literally set off this whole exposure 2024.
They are, then he was telling the truth. And I think that is the reason that so many
Edward, shout out to you. I think you subscribe, right? Maybe. Edward said, I love her. Shout out to you.
Of them are silent because they were doing things. They thought that they were his friend, that they were bad boys for life, and that he would keep things silent when in reality, he was just another Jeffrey Epstein typed character. And they're scared for their
Theory said LeBron's Halloween costume is questionable. What? Hold on, let me see.
Lives.
Yeah,
especially if you're someone like a LeBron James. And I'm not alleging that he is caught in something terrible, but if he was caught in anything and you're LeBron James and you've made your mark on talking about the ills of society and you have minted yourself a king and you're speaking.
What year? He said his Halloween costume is questionable. What, Freddie? This one? Edward Scissorhands? Bro, that's Edward Scissorhands, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. What's going on, Tim Harsh? How you doing, bro? And then what is that, Beetlejuice? I mean, it's Halloween, bro. LeBron got... How much is LeBron James worth, bro? Hold on. That would suck, like having all this money. You can a basketball player? Are you serious? A $1 billion basketball player? What do I have to do? Like, what parties do I have to go to? Wait a minute. $1 billion? That's why he be hanging out with all them people. That's just $1 billion, bro. This ain't regular. You said the maid uniform. Y'all crazy, man. What is you talking about, bro? Like, why you 1.2 billion? Y'all is crazy, bro. Like, chill out. Bro, it's what's this, Halloween? Yo, this Halloween, bro. He just bugging out on Halloween, bro. Yeah, I cannot stand y'all, bro. Leave LeBron alone. Y'all gotta chill, bro. Leave LeBron alone, man.
Speaking out on the Black community.
He said, "No, they can't." It's Halloween, man. He's joking around.
They
man.
find out you're the room over while someone's getting raped potentially. not going to look good.
Well, I just think, look, we don't know, as you say, where the truth lies with this, and we're not inferring anything against LeBron or Ashton Kutcher or anybody else.
Correct.
You know, I had Jaguar Wright on, who made a number of allegations against Beyonce and Jay-Z, which we were not able to independently substantiate, which were vigorously
Which was
denied.
ridiculous that they sent you a cease and desist. Just
Well,
want to say
they
that. I
they just said these allegations are
They
completely
should have sent you a cease and desist.
Well, no, I'll tell you what they sent me. It wasn't.
Oh, he said they should have sent you a cease and desist. Go crazy, Lamont. Go crazy.
While someone's getting raped potentially, not going to look good.
Well, I just think, look, we don't know, as you say, where the truth lies with this, and we're not inferring anything against LeBron or Ashton Kutcher or anybody else.
Correct.
You know, I had Jaguar Wright on, who made a number of allegations against Beyonce and Jay-Z, which we were not able to independently substantiate, which were vigorously
Which
denied.
was ridiculous that they sent you a cease and desist. Just
Well,
want to say
they
that.
they just said these allegations are
They
completely
should have sent you a cease and desist.
Yo, Candace, y'all see that? Candace was like, they should have sent the cease and desist. I don't see any logic with that. He's like, they should have sent it. Who do y'all agree with? Candace Owens right now, or do you agree with Lamont? I mean, if I'm Jay-Z and you got this lady up here, like, nah, bro, I'm sending you a cease and desist. Because, like, you can't really go after her because she not gonna be reporting what she making off of an interview to the IRS. You see what I'm saying? She ain't gonna report that. So technically she broke. So you're not gonna go after her. You're gonna go after a person that you can actually get some money from, which is like a Pierce Morgan. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of with Lamont on that one, bro. Like he should have sent the cease and desist.
Number of allegations against Beyonce and Jay-Z, which we were not able to independently substantiate, which were vigorously
Which
denied.
was ridiculous that they sent you a cease and desist. Just
Well,
want to say
they
that.
they just said these allegations are
They
completely.
should have sent you a cease and desist.
Well, no, I'll tell you what
But
they
they
sent me.
should
It
have
wasn't,
sent that to Jaguar.
actually, it wasn't even that. No, I'll tell you what happened. They just said, look, these allegations are
Candace, you can't argue that one. They should have, bro. Like Pierce was wilding, like having them up.
completely untrue, and we will sue you if you don't take them down. We had no way of independently verifying anything she said in relation to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, you know, who knows where this scandal goes or what names get dragged in and in what way. But what it's taught me is you just have to be careful when a story like this breaks, that when we put big names into the scandal, you just don't infer they've done anything wrong yet. The only thing we can say, which is, I think, pertinent to this, comes back to what we said at the start.
And then you got to think, bro, like if you like I was about to say Beyonce. If you like Beyonce, Knowles, and this dude, like Sean Carter, and you've got the whole world, because y'all got to understand, Pierce, like they lost like 4 million subscribers. I mean, 4 million followers when all this was going on. And I think Jay-Z's followers are starting to slowly come back, but he's still under 1 million on IG. So that's a lot of pressure on them. For one, losing subscribers, and then two, you don't know what people are saying like under their comments or like in person, and then you see everybody on YouTube, and you know they look at YouTube every once in a while, and people on YouTube talking about Jay-Z next. Like, we not Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they might be looking at this like, oh, whoa, like, what is this? You know what I mean? And then they see a major, like Pierce Morgan, you're major, bro. Like, you don't, like, you've been around, like, before your YouTube channel really start blowing up, you got like 3.4 million subscribers now, but you've been major. So if they see you, which is a credible person, putting her on the platform, they going at you. Like a cease and desist. I can't get mad at, I'm with Lamont on that one, bro.
When people who are as normally vocal as LeBron, who can be as condemnatory as he's been publicly about all...
I'm not saying Jay-Z innocent, but like, do you know if he's guilty? I'm just saying, like, I don't want some lady that's been going on all of these different platforms trying to humiliate me on all of these different platforms, trying to make a name for herself again because she hasn't had an album in a while. She's exposing everybody and she's saying I need to be locked up, and she's creating all of these falsehoods, right? I'm not saying they false, whatever. You know what I mean? But in his mind, and probably, obviously, You know what I mean? He thinks that. Like, no, I'm getting a cease and desist. Like, no, even if she telling the truth, I don't want this out on a major, like Pierce Morgan. Bruh, you getting a cease and desist. Period.
Manner of issue.
And then I'm too big to do an interview with you. Like Jay-Z and Beyonce never has to interview with anybody ever again. You think artists like sitting down for interviews or even this type of forum? They don't want to deal with this or have somebody try to make a name up. Like, they're Jay-Z and Beyonce. If somebody interviews them, they're gonna try them in an interview, you know, to try to get ratings and stuff like that. They don't want to put themselves in a situation that has anything to do with that. You know what I mean? Any allegations or whatever is going on. No, you getting a cease and desist right now. Leave me alone. That's what it is. Let me enjoy my $1 billion and chill.
Issues when they're completely silent about something as big as this, and you know they.
Yeah, and then Ann said people mad that Foxy won't turn, and she the only one who can get the ball rolling. Yeah, because she even responded because people were making blogs like, "Oh, Foxy Brown about to go in on Jay-Z," like, "Oh, he about to get it." Right? Everybody was saying, and she responded. She was like, "This is fake news. Like y'all think y'all gonna get me to turn on Jay is crazy. Like, I'm from Brooklyn is what she said or something like that." So, nah, bro. And then you got to think, like, we don't know what her relationship is with Jay. Maybe he paid her a big bag to be quiet. She hasn't dropped the album in a while. You see what I'm saying? Like, when people, like, what has she gotten hush money already? I don't know. Back in the 90s, I'll say this, right? I always thought it was weird when dudes did it. But, like, dudes used to mess with, like, younger, you know what I mean? Like, when you, like, dudes was 20, like, messing with, like, 17-year-olds, like, crazy weird stuff. You know, then you had the R. Kelly, you had the Jay-Z and the, you know, like, all of that, like, allegedly messing with Foxy Brown. Or, like, dudes used to do, like, weird stuff. I never understood it, right? Because if I was rich, I would want somebody that was older, like a Halle Berry, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand, but, like, back then it's a different time. So now it's like everybody's got a megaphone and everybody can talk and bring that up and rehash that with the Me Too movement. Bro, they are waiting to get Jay-Z on something. And you didn't have Lil Wayne do the Super Bowl. Oh, they coming after you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he got to be extra, extra careful about what he does.
They were good friends with B. Diddy and were at the parties and so on. You just raise an eyebrow, right? And you would about everybody. And it may well be, what, as Candice says, Mark, it might be a sense of unknown, not knowing what's on tape here, not wanting to get involved at all. I totally understand it. But I do remember, by marked contrast, the number of people in the Weinstein scandal who raced to publicly disown him. And interestingly, with Epstein, that didn't happen with him because he also had a lot of tapes.
It's interesting. It's an interesting point, Piers. But I mean, again, Diddy is very interesting in that for the last 30 years, he has taken pictures and partied and hung out with everyone. Yes, he's hung out with politicians, but I guarantee you a lot of them politicians, I ain't saying all of them, but a lot of them politicians had no idea what was going on behind the scenes. When you go to a Diddy party, there's levels to the Diddy party. Yeah. There's the Diddy party at the club. There's the Diddy party at his house. Then there's the after party. Then there's the...
Bro, you got like Lil Bow Wow crying. He's missing the Diddy parties. Yeah, Ann said public prosecution, exactly. Oren said money doesn't negate logic. People definitely sign NDAs and consent disclosures before anything go down. Yeah, and then you got to see, like, there's like video footage of them collecting phones before anybody even got on the yacht. Like, bro, yo, that's a crazy situation. Imagine being like crazy rich, right? And you can't, like, everybody like ain't like Tupac. Tupac used to be at like dirty, like hole in the wall, like parties and, you know what I'm saying? All of that. But like, people don't want to be around like regular people, like when they get rich. You can't. People gonna try you. They gonna try to rob you. They gonna want something from you. They gonna try to put you on the internet, like film you, do anything, right? So you get invited to a party when there's other people in the same financial bracket that you're in. You're gonna go. You know what I mean? And but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think a lot of people have been. They just don't want to say it. You know, but it's, you know, they live by a different set of rules, bro. A different set of rules, man. But I think they just think different than we do. I think they do, bro. All that baby oil, bro. Like I can't.
The after party, right? I haven't been to any of those.
And then Dylan said, "You got to understand how deep this is, man. You just think this is rich people having a good time. I feel bad. Like, what are you talking about?
Or after parties, or you know what I mean? Or any of those parties.
Yeah, Bow Wow was missing the Diddy part.
Fact. So I'm just speaking as a researcher here and as a journalist. I'm saying that there are levels to them. So there are lots of people who go to the Diddy parties that don't know any of that. But if you find out that all these awful things happen at Diddy parties at 4 a.m., it's hard to go to the
bro. That's too much baby oil, bro. Like Wait a minute. That's way too much. Like, bruh, 1,000 bottles. Dude was bugging, bro.
Media say, yo, I was at the Diddy party, but I left at 12. Or I was in the Hamptons, but I didn't go to the next location. And so I think a lot of it is fear of public relations. And I think to Candace's point, I don't think it's a coincidence that Diddy has all these strategic alliances with every single person in Hollywood, black or white. And I think Harvey Weinstein didn't have those types of relationships. So it was much easier for
let me show y'all this, bro.
For people to run.
Let me show y'all this real quick. Y'all is crazy, bro. Like, why'd you make me look that up, bro? LeBron, like, you crazy. All right, let me show y'all this.
Would see him in this position, ever.
Even with all
I would never.
Like, Bow Wow was like very upset.
Thought that we would see him in this position, ever.
Even with all the rumors that I've always circulated.
Never. Just never thought I'd see it like this. Like, nah. He's like the gatekeeper to the game, to the point to where. What weekend just passed? Like BET Award weekend, it didn't, like the past two, they just didn't feel right. Because there was no motion, there was no parties. There was
What is he talking about, bro? Y'all rich, go to a party. Bro, like I was with Sexy Red. Shout out to her, bro. I went to her concert. It is what it is. Thug life. Get mad. My girl mad at me. But I went to a Sexy Red concert, right? And she had an after party. When I tell you that party was lit, it was lit. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to go to a Diddy party or nothing like that. She was out in Nashville kicking it with everybody. And it was one of the most lit parties I've been to in like 8 years. Like the Sexy Red party. Bro, you don't need Diddy to have a lit party. Like, why are you so... This dude, bro. Like, these rich people, like, they do not want to be around regular people, bro. Like, they are so freaked out, they are not going to be going to them white parties again. And then if the parties be getting, like, super crazy like that, go to Amsterdam.
Nowhere to go. Like...
Let's be very specific.
Like
somebody said, "No, what did you doing at a Sexy Red after party?" Bro, I went to her concert, and then like some dudes that was around her knew me from doing battle rap blogs, and they asked me if I wanted to go to the party. So they told me what an after party was. Went to the after party, and I didn't think she was gonna show up. She walked right in, and you know she was hugging on over everybody, and she was wilding at that party. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. It wasn't nothing like she was just like performing her songs, like twerking and doing. She was like right here. She wasn't doing that on me, but she was like right there. I'm like, but she is wild. Oh, my girl is asleep. But she like, bro, she is fun, bro. Like, Sexy Red is fun, bro. I hope Lotto, when she comes, like, she has like a an after party. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to see Lotto. But I just want to see what she look like in person because she bad. You know, but like Sexy Red, like she was lit. But, you know, she can make a party out of everywhere. Like, she ain't sitting up crying over like, oh, did he be like that? Like, why is he crying like this, bro? Hey, y'all, don't tell my girl I'm going to see Lotto, bro. Like, don't. Y'all be snitching, bro. Like,
Award weekend, and then like the past 2, they just didn't feel right because there was no motion, there was no parties, there was nowhere to go. Like,
let's be very specific between
like,
parties and freak offs.
No, the industry, like the parties that we attend. Like,
dude, why you ask me if I ever sleep? What, you want me to sleep? Sleep is a cousin of death. I do not like sleeping. Like, I don't sleep until like 9 o'clock in the morning. Dude, I work nights, and my work days is nights. I work like 3 nights a week, and then I'm off for 4 days. I make so much money, like I don't want to be working all the time. I work three nights a week, and it's at night. So I don't like waking up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So I like being up at night. That's my thing. I go to sleep at 9 in the morning, 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't like this. It's just what it's been, bro. That's why I always be getting the news before everybody, like in battle rap, and just throw it out whenever, because I'm always up. Like, I sleep during the day, bro.
There's me, the Terrences,
I left before one. I never stayed.
She said, I never stayed. She left before. Diddy, Bow Wow, what was you doing at that Diddy party, bro?
Before one. I never stayed. I've only been to 2 parties, and I've never seen a freak off.
Yeah, like, but it shows. And once again, I'm separating it, right? I'm talking about him as the artist, the person, right? How monumental and how important he was to the culture. Because I said, Jermaine, there's no parties. And
like you, come on, bro. And then you got to think, bro, this dude's weird, bro. Diddy controls every party. Somebody said everybody left before 1, but they on them tapes for sure. Facts. You know what I mean? Facts. And then KHE said no sleep. Then we live till the morning. Then exactly. Oh, then we live till the morning. Then exactly. Theory 23 said Piper Boy on no sleep game. He got his 8 hours in a day. Bro, I'm up like $12,000 this month, bro. Like, I'm not about to sleep. Bro, like, sleeping, like, no. I will sleep at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Like, no. Like, y'all crazy, bro. Like, I work. I make my work money, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll be doing this and I'll be doing other stuff, bro. Like, no. Like, sleep is a cousin of death. You want to be broke, go to sleep.
Run from him. And also,
you know the kind of hypocrisy though, Candace, which really gets my goat with this. Take somebody like John Legend, right, who decided to rewrite the lyrics to "Baby It's Cold Outside" because it endorsed sexual misconduct, which obviously was completely preposterous. It's one of the most innocent, flirtatious videos ever made back in the '60s about a beautiful love song. And it was completely misappropriated by Legend.
No, it was rapey. Knock it off.
It's not rapey at all.
Pierce.
Baby, it's cold. Do you want to come in for a drink? It's cold outside. Do me a favor.
Yo, when does Candace Owens go off?
She keeps saying no, and he keeps trying to get inside.
It was harmless flirtation, which completely misconstrued deliberately by John Legend to tick all the right.
Yo, Lamont is messy, bro. Y'all see how messy he is? This dude's. All right, somebody said, how is Jermaine still looking innocent? Sleep deprivation is it? Man, come on, bro. What? Yo, I'm gonna block you if you keep talking about sleep, bro. Like, I'm not about to go to sleep. I sleep regularly, like at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, why do you keep saying that? Like, chill out with that. Tim, yeah, it's overrated. And then Kay said, I can't believe you just said it's pronounced the key. Shout out to Key.
Virtue signaling boxes. But here's my point. What has John Legend said about...
testify to that in court?
What has John Legend said about P. Diddy? He was enraged by a 1950s video of harmless flirtation, so much so he rewrote the lyrics, Candace, but he's not enraged enough by what he's reading about P. Diddy, someone he knows well, to make any comment that I've seen so far.
John Legend must have said something about him. Because he clipping him right now. Like, John Legend catching this 9.
Right. And that is the reason why people can't stand the Hollywood types, and rightfully so. I mean, John Legend has always been.
Yeah, exactly. And they need to go to sleep. Like, yo, like, go to sleep. Like, everybody don't live the same life as you, bro. Like, I don't work during the day. I work at night.
A walking contradiction. He speaks often, oh yes, the bullying of this cute Christmas song, but everybody loves, and I'm still going to play the original lyrics forever. But his wife is sliding into the DMs notoriously of teenagers and telling them they should kill themselves and offering like this small apology, like, I'm really going to take some time off and think about this. So you married a bully. You have been at so many parties, friends with these people. You constantly purport that you're fighting for social justice on every cause. Like I said, the real litmus test was the video, which Diddy owned. That was him beating Cassie on tape. Okay, so forget if you're like, you want to play the card of, well, it's innocent until proven guilty. I know people are making all these allegations, but I'm going to wait. Where were you on the topic of Cassie being beat to a pulp on camera and Diddy offering this little meandering apology about that?
Let me respond to that, because
I would just like to finish, if you don't mind. You're allowed to. We don't seem like doesn't seem like there's a buzzer here, so I think I can finish my thought. But you know, and that's what has become so problematic, is they are constantly virtue signaling to the public about how great they are because they're not voting for Donald Trump. Donald Trump's such an awful person because he maybe cheated on his wife 16, 20, 30 years ago, whatever it is. And they just cannot muster that same energy when they are looking at proof, which somebody comes out and says, has to take full accountability. I did beat her. That's me.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, Mark?
So here's my response, and I didn't mean to interrupt you, Candace. Again, there's a sound delay. I thought you had paused. I wasn't trying to be rude. Forgive me. We're saying that John Legend didn't respond to Cassie or to the Diddy parties, and we're saying this as if it's true, but it's not true. And so I just want to read to you what John Legend actually said in response to this, and he said it months and months ago. He said, "I was horrified by the descriptions that I read before the video evidence came out," meaning he believed Cassie even before the video. He then said, "And absolutely, it's something that needs to be brought to light when it happens." He said, "My default stance is to believe women when they make these accusations and to make sure that we do whatever we can to."
Why did he be simping so much, bro? John Legend, bro. Like, because we don't like his music. That's what it is, bro. Like, he be simping, man. Hey, y'all, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We got like 80,000 views in here. Hit the subscribe button. John Legend be simping, bro. I can't take this dude, man.
Support women. He also said that he was specifically horrified of this. And then he said, regarding to the other Diddy stuff, he said what he's accused of is shameful. And he said all the other victims that have alleged that he's abused them, it's quite a shame for them too. I really just want accountability and healing. So I think this is an opportunity for us to say this is why we shouldn't jump to judgment. We're on international television castigating John Legend for not doing the very thing that he actually did. Then all I had to do was type John Legend Diddy and it came up first. So you guys owe John Legend an apology if you don't edit this.
Yeah, okay. So here's what I would say to that. It's right that you've pointed that out. My understanding is that were comments he made back in May, not since we've had the raft of charges against Diddy, which is what I'm talking about. So there's been nothing. It's been a deafening wall of silence since the charges. That's what I'm talking about.
We were just talking about Cassie. We specifically just said he didn't say anything about Cassie.
No, I think, look, Candace was talking about Cassie. He clearly did make a statement.
Dude, Lamont be drinking a lot of coffee before he gets on. He be crazy amped.
In referring to that, and that should be
maybe he's getting enough sleep. Maybe he's getting enough sleep. But he be amped.
So that's fair enough to point that out.
I actually did not see the statement that he made about Cassie and read it in its entirety. So if I missed that, I'm more than happy to own it. I did not see him make a statement, and typically when he makes a statement, it's everywhere. So I guess they just hadn't picked up on what he said about Cassie, and he did great. I'm glad that he's one person in Hollywood who said something, because that was the most troubling for me with LeBron James. I'm like, we actually have video.
She is gonna get LeBron, man. What did he do? Hold on, we about to look this up, man. Hold on. Something happened. Black conservatives call out Lakers legend. All right, let's read this, because I wonder if this... I'm trying to figure out what is going... Black conservatives call out... Hold on. All right. Black conservatives call out Lakers legend LeBron James for silence on Diddy. Candace Owens, the political commentator, and some would say anti-black, nah, bro, who spread fascist, divisive rhetoric that functions to divide the working class, is at it again. Owens, who has built a large following on the far right for being heavily critical on other black folks, has the king. Like, bro, y'all just trying to like go in on Candace Owens, bro. We're not doing that. I'm trying to figure out. Yo, I can't even spell, yo. I don't know what, like, she been going at him for a minute.
Evidence of this. Like, everybody should be saying something about this if you purport to care about women. And him and Chrissy Teigen are typically very loud on topic, his wife especially. So if I missed that and he said something about Cassie, good for John Legend. That makes he and I are on the exact same side on that. But it's not enough that it's just John Legend. Like, there needs to be a lot more people in Hollywood that are speaking out about what's happening.
Let me ask you,
there's
Mark.
a race piece to this too, though. Can we talk about the race piece to this? No, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was literally about to ask you about that.
No,
So you go ahead, Mark. Go on.
Yo, y'all hit the super chat if y'all want me to start looking up stuff. I ain't just gonna look up stuff.
Because it's really fascinating here, right? So we're saying Diddy does this awful thing. Again, Diddy, despicable, monster. No defense of Diddy. We're asking all the prominent black people to speak out against it, right? But there is never a call for white people to denounce like, no one says everybody who ever met, every white guy who's ever met Harvey Weinstein needs to say something.
Yes, there was. Of course there was.
No.
Literally everyone who ever worked with him was asked to condemn it. And most of them
Yeah, exactly. Lamont, like, you tripping, bro.
rushed to do it.
Pierce, I want you to listen to what I said again, because you just disagreed with the point.
Yeah, LeBron did say ain't no party like a Diddy party. Y'all go get him, bro. Y'all like, he got 1.2 billion? Oh, he going down.
And I did not make. I didn't say that everyone in Hollywood was not challenged to address Weinstein. I said there's a race piece to this. And people, by virtue of being black, are asked to denounce Diddy because they're supposed to be representing blackness in the black community.
No.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick. This is like different, right? I want y'all opinion before we go back to that. What camera y'all like better? Y'all like this one? Hold on. Or do y'all like, all right, this is going to be messed up, but I got to like, hold on. Oh man, I don't even got to activate it. Hold on. Or this one, hold on. It ain't activated. Hold on. Let me, I just want to ask y'all real quick. Before. All right, so do y'all like this camera? Or do y'all like this camera? Let me know which one. This, real quick. This camera, or do you like this camera? Which one? This one or this one? Let me know. You said just go back. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
No.
You said you like the other one? Somebody said we don't know. Which one? All right, so this is number one, right? So this is number one. This is number two. So do you like number two? Or do you like number one? Help me! Help me! This is number one, and this is number two. Which one, y'all? This is number two right here. This is number one. One. So y'all think one is like cleaner? It's like more like depth to the camera. All right, somebody said three. I'm about to block three, bro. So y'all like, so it's kind of mixed. Some people like this one. This is like a webcam, like, this is like a crazy expensive camera that I'm just using it. But I don't know. You said, no, I'm not playing a video until we figure this out. You said 1, 2. So it's mixed. It seemed like more people like the first one. All right.
No.
Hang on. No. That's exactly what Candace. That's exactly what Candace just said.
I said no, Mark. Hang
Candace, not you.
I'm not saying.
You said one is cleaner. Okay. Jose said one is cleaner. That's what I was thinking. One is more intimate. This one's more like, This kind of look whack, bro. Is this whack? This kind of look whack, bro. This is like, all right. That's what it is, bro. We gonna rock out with this one.
Every black person has to comment on it because they're black. I'm saying I've been struck by the fact there is a massively smaller number of high-profile black celebrities who have spoken out comparative to what happened when Weinstein went down. So you're right that there is a race element to this, but it's the reverse one. Hang on. Let me finish. It's the reverse point to the one you're making. It actually is skewed against the white guy. He got more of a lambasting from celebrities than the black guy who's done arguably worse stuff.
I wish I had the same race goggles. It's amazing, Mark, that you always see a race angle here. The reason why I specifically called out LeBron James and these types is because they themselves are wearing the same race goggles.
Lamont is funny, bro. Like, hold up.
First point to the one you're making. It actually is skewed against the white guy. He got more of a lambasting from celebrities than the black guy who's done arguably worse stuff.
I wish I had the same race goggles. It's amazing, Mark, that you always see a race angle here. The reason why I specifically called out LeBron James and these types is because they themselves are wearing the same race goggles. They purport to be the superheroes in the black community, that every time there's some sort of a social injustice playing out against a black victim, they use their platforms to speak out about it because they say, oh, it's so unfair that black people are not being believed. It's so unfair. Hashtag George Floyd, hashtag this person. So if you are going to assert yourself as a leader.
Yeah, what's up with Ashton Kutcher, bro? Like, what? How come y'all be like trying to? Nah, bro. Like Ashton Kutcher, bro. You getting bro. Ashton Kutcher, you ain't getting away with this, bro. We gotta talk about this, man. Hold on. All right. So Diddy's dark 7-word warning to Ashton Kutcher resurfaces from early in their friendship. What? Rapper Sean Diddy Combs once warned Ashton Kutcher not to try and play any games with him, telling the actor that, man, I don't believe this, bro. You lying. They lying, bro. Yo, what is this, bro? Like my mouse is not working, bro. What is this, man? Hold up. They trying to play me, man. Can y'all see? My mouse is not working. Help me. All right, there we go. They trying to play. What? Nah, bruh. Oh, man, I've been live too long. Hold up. All right, I think I know how to fix this. Hold on, I think I know how to fix this. All right, bro. Like I'm gonna get off here, bro. We've been live too long anyway. My mouse is messed up. They trying to play me, bro. They trying to play me, man. I don't know what's going on, but they trying to play me, man. I'm scared of the feds. Maybe I said the wrong thing. I don't know, bro. Like how my mouse just stopped working, bro. Bro, no, it's plugged. Like it's moving, but it won't. Bro, they did something, man. Hold on. Somebody said this. Oh, but they trying to get me. The feds is after me, man. What is this, man? What is y'all doing, man? All right, we're going to have to come back, man. We're going to have to come back. Let me open up another. All right, hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. All right, I think I got it. All right, there we go. Dude, they try to get me, man. The feds tried to get me, man. All right, here we go. Yo, my mouse stopped working. I'm like, nah, bruh. What is going on?
yourself as a leader when Black people make claims before they're proven in court. This might be a good time to do it when you have a man who had so much power in Hollywood and you just have an onslaught of Black artists coming out saying that they were victimized by him. It might be a good time to use your platform. I'm calling out the hypocrisy and the double standard of that. If LeBron James had kept his mouth shut on every other issue,
The Democrats tried to get me.
And said nothing, I wouldn't be like, hey, why is LeBron James being quiet on this issue? I'd say he doesn't typically weigh in on anything. So it wouldn't make sense to put pressure on him to do it. That would be the scenario in which what you are saying would make sense. It's the exact opposite. I'm saying keep the exact same energy that you have had on every other Black issue when it comes to your door and it pertains to a friend of yours that you were partying with.
Somebody said you worked at Def Jam, you a witness. Bro, I'm about to block you. Y'all is crazy, man.
I think that's pretty sensible.
Yeah. Mark, where is just...
Do you mind if I respond to that?
Sure.
Because there are 3 points that were made that I'd like to respond to. First thing is, I'm rejecting the narrative that I've introduced race into this conversation. The conversation
You
became
literally
about
said
race,
you wanted to bring race up.
You did.
Just do he be knowing what he be saying?
Literally said, I want to bring race up. You literally started the conversation about race.
You did it.
But you did it, Lamont.
All right.
They got him like, yo, Pearson's trying not to laugh. Like, yo, they got you, bro. Hold on. Let's go back.
On every other Black issue when it comes to your door and it pertains to a friend of yours that you were partying with. I think that's pretty sensible.
Yeah. Mark, where is just...
Do you mind if I respond to that?
Sure.
Because there are 3 points that were made that I'd like to respond to. First thing is, I'm rejecting the narrative that I've introduced race into this conversation. The conversation
You
became
literally
about
said
race,
you wanted to bring race up.
You did.
You literally said, I want to bring race up.
I
You literally started the conversation about race.
You did it.
I'm going to ask you to allow me to finish a sentence.
When Candace Owens gets you on something, she takes that knife and she digs, bro. Shout out to her. Let's go back and listen.
In which what you are saying would make sense. It's the exact opposite. I'm saying keep the exact same energy that you have had on every other Black issue when it comes to your door and it pertains to a friend of yours that you were partying with. I think that's pretty sensible.
Yeah. Mark, where is just...
Do you mind if I respond to that?
Sure.
Because there are 3 points that were made that I'd like to respond to. First thing is, I'm rejecting the narrative that I've introduced race into this conversation. The conversation
You
became
literally
about
said
race,
you wanted to bring race up.
You did.
You literally said, I want to bring race up. You literally started the conversation about race.
You did it.
All right, I'm going to ask you to allow me to finish a sentence uninterrupted the way you have Candace. Then you can hear why you're actually not correct. Hear what I'm saying. When I said I want to bring race into this, it was in response to the point that Candace had made 5 minutes prior. When you watch this on TV, y'all, or on YouTube, rewind it, and you'll see this. When she said LeBron James has spoken out for the Black community, right? And historically, but isn't saying anything here. That was the first time that race was mentioned. My invocation of race was in response to that. And as you conceded just a moment ago, when you disagreed with me, you were saying that you weren't asking you were saying that there's a relatively lower response from the Black community on this issue than prior issues.
Not Black community.
Again, my
don't
invocation of race.
Not Black community. High-profile celebrity.
Black celebrities.
Fair enough. It's a much smaller part of the community.
I agree with you, but the fundamental point here is when I said I'm introducing race, it was to respond to a claim that was already racialized around LeBron James 5 to 10 minutes prior. Now, to actually address the issue that I was responding to, because I didn't introduce race into the conversation, the idea here for me is when Harvey Weinstein does something, Hollywood has to respond. When Diddy does something, Black people have to respond. Now, I happen to believe that as a Black person with a public platform, an athlete, an actress, or a journalist, we should respond to the Diddy thing. I don't think that we should ignore our responsibility.
Wait, who's stuttering? Me? Are you talking about him? Oh, him.
I'm okay, but my complaint is that when Black people don't do it, we are criticized differently than when the white guy doesn't do it. So
hang on. Mark, I'm sorry, but the idea that people were running around asking random white people in the street about Harvey Weinstein is ridiculous. They're not doing it.
I didn't say that.
And they're not doing it with random black people in the street either.
I didn't say that.
I'm talking.
That's a straw man. That is a straw man. That is a straw man.
Argument
I didn't say random white people.
No, you are conflating.
I didn't say random white people. I didn't say random white people on the street. I said white people.
Yo, he turning into a little kid. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't. But I get it. Somebody cutting you off, like, and they using a straw man. You know, it is.
People don't do it. We are criticized differently than when the white guy doesn't do it. So
hang on. Mark, I'm sorry, but the idea that people were running around asking random white people in the street about Harvey Weinstein is ridiculous. They're not doing it.
I didn't say that.
And they're not doing it with random black people in the street either.
I didn't say that.
I'm talking.
That's a straw man. That is a straw man.
Yeah. That is a straw man, bro. I just looked it up, bro. It is. So it's like trying to argue. All right. So a straw man fallacy is the informal fallacy of refuting an argument different from the one actually under discussion. That is a straw man.
No, it's not. The straw man argument is
random white people.
No, you are conflating.
I didn't say random white people. I didn't say random white people on the street. I said white people in Hollywood.
Hang on.
I said white people in Hollywood.
You are.
Candace, and she be giving them like little looks like. She is slick. She's like, we finally got him.
Harvey Weinstein is ridiculous. They're not doing it.
Watch Candace
Owens' face. And they're not doing it with random black people in the street either.
I didn't say that.
I'm talking.
That's a straw man. That is a straw man. That is a straw man.
You know what Lamont acting like? He's acting like a baby. He's acting like a little baby, bro. Yeah, you see that? Yeah. Like, chill out, bro. Watch Candace Owens' face.
I didn't say random white people.
No, you are conflating.
I didn't say random white people. I didn't say random white people on the street. I said white people in Hollywood.
Hang on.
I said white people in Hollywood.
You
not
are
white people in the street.
I understand, but I'm conflating two things.
That's not the same.
I'm conflating.
I know you are.
High-profile black celebrities and high-profile white celebrities and how they responded to Weinstein and to Diddy, and it's been very different. The volume of white celebrities who denounced Weinstein was far higher than it's been with Diddy.
And my response to that is, when Weinstein happens, people didn't say.
Wait, don't I am getting tired. Don't conflate me and like putting two things like into one. Let's see, what is conflating? Hold on. Conflate, combine two or more text ideas into one. Okay, all right.
Hey, where are the high-profile white Hollywood celebrities? What they said is, where are the high-profile celebrities? Where are the Hollywood?
Yeah, exactly. Orain said her subtle head nod. She is getting a kick out of this. And then Orain said Lamont is crashing out.
Types. They were asking Will Smith as much as they were asking Heidi Klum. When it comes to Diddy, they're only asking for black people.
Well, hang on, Candace, hang on. Again, Mark.
Hang on, I didn't finish the sentence yet. Let me finish the sentence before you disagree with it.
No, you're wrong.
Piers.
Candace literally mentioned Ashton Kutcher, who last time I checked is a white guy.
I did mention Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher's white.
Yeah, so why are you like thinking about black people? Oh, they just twisted him up. Wait a minute. They playing head games with Lamont right now, bro. So yo.
Okay.
He's white.
Again, I want you to hear what I'm actually saying. I want you to actually hear what I'm saying and disagree with what I'm saying and not what I'm not saying. The conversation about Harvey Weinstein, and I challenge you to show me any piece of evidence where you called out and said, hey, I'd love to hear from some high-profile white celebrities. You never said white. You just said high-profile celebrities. Maybe to you, Hollywood just means white. But in general, the idea here for Weinstein was we want his peers to speak out. We want his peers to say something. We want white people, black people, we just want his peers to say something. But when black people don't do it, it is framed as some kind of specific or unique moral failure, and that's
why are you even bringing like black people? Like Lamont is, bro. Lamont, chill, bro. Like, and Candace Owens with the like, she giving that look like, like I got you. Like she giving that look. Like shout out to Candace Owens. Somebody said, Jared subscriber. He said Pierce. He said Lamont cries in the car on the way home. And then Cherie Davies said the reason you don't see much of the higher ups and cause they are always resting there from the fools. G. Callie said, or maybe they just don't bring race into everything.
The idea that I'm challenging here, again, I want everybody to speak out against both of those monsters.
Okay.
But I'm saying let's
the
not
slight
treat
flaw.
one
Okay, but
differently than the other.
with respect, the slight flaw is that Candace actually said LeBron and Ashton Kutcher. And last time I checked, Ashton Kutcher, and this may not be the case, but I believe he still identifies as a white guy.
Last I checked, you're not Candace Owens. Last I checked, you're not Candace Owens. I'm criticizing you right now, Pierce, not Candace Owens. So you can't say, well, Candace said it. You're not a buddy comedy here. I'm critiquing your approach and coverage of this conversation. Right. And you can't say, well, Candace said it. I didn't disagree with Candace. I disagree with you on that particular point.
Okay. Okay. Let's take a little beat.
I knew he was going to do that. Pierce be doing that, bro. He'll get you riled up and just try to calm you down like, okay. Just calm down. Just take and make you look crazy.
What are you talking about? Well, Candace said it.
You can't say.
Candace?
I don't think you could say, I would like to introduce race, and then 30 seconds later say, I did not introduce race. I mean, the records will show you definitely introduced race. And I brought up LeBron James, and for a very specific reason, because he was quite literally at the parties and because he's used his platform to speak out on Black victimization, not because he was Black. I was pointing out the astounding hypocrisy. I didn't say, let's talk about LeBron James because he's a Black man. I mean, I would have brought up tons.
Candace Owens with the 3-0. This is a 30 piece. She got the 30. She just 30'd you, Lamont. You're making this a race issue. Look at Pierce Morgan. Pierce Morgan is like, does Lamont really know what's going on here? He's like, I hope Lamont is kind of picking up on this. Like, she didn't bring him up because he's Black. She brought him up because of his, you know what I mean, his public views on certain things. And he was actually at the party. And then Tim Hart said, for show, Shmodo. And then somebody, Heaven said he forgot they brought up Clyde Davis as a monster too.
Tons of other Black people and said, where are their voices? But it wouldn't have made sense because they don't hang out with him and they don't use their platforms. And I did bring up Ashton Kutcher as well, and very many other celebrities. I'm pretty sure Chrissy Teigen is not Black. She's Asian. So I'm completely confused. Completely lost at what point you were trying to make there. I do think that you do tend to see things through the vein of race, because when people are just making a sound point about why it is that there is some interest in LeBron James' silence right now. And I think he should speak out because he had a friendship there and because he reports that he cares so much about Black victimization, and there is a long list of Black victims.
Right, and Mark,
I think it's very sound. You can disagree with it.
Yeah. And Mark, before you respond, Mark,
I agree with the point that you're making, Candace.
I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
You've
Go ahead,
also,
Pierce.
I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you said that there wouldn't have been the attention on the raid at Diddy's home, for example, if he'd been a white rapper. To which I would say, if that had been Eminem at the height of his powers.
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
I believe you said before in a previous debate or interview that there wouldn't have been the same attention that was given to the raid on Diddy's home if it had been a white rapper. To which I would
say that.
You didn't say that?
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
What did you say
so,
about
again,
that?
You can disagree with that point too, but it's you wouldn't be disagreeing with me.
Okay.
But feel free to make your Eminem argument.
So apparently on the documentary, well, just to clarify, on the documentary with TMZ, that's what I'm told is where you said that.
It's hard for me to imagine that had this been many other celebrities, particularly white.
Yo, they playing music, so I got to stop and react to it for a while. So shout out to y'all. And then, I'm going to read some of y'all comments. Kenzo F said, bro, if the kid is an attorney, the bar is definitely lower for people like him. And then Maui said, Lamont shirt out the dirt hamper. And then Sherry Davis said, hey, Diddley. What you say? Diddley loves it when he scrapes and scrambles for ish. You're crazy.
White celebrities, that their children would have been in handcuffs.
Why they gotta play music with everything? They be playing little copyright games, bro. That's what they doing right now. They playing a copyright game.
And they would have been forced to stare down the barrel of guns and seen.
Oh yeah, he did say something like that. Pierce Morgan is right.
Armored tanks. It just seemed like a
gotta like have like space. Chai said he got to be related to Floyd Mayweather. He do look like him a little bit. He favors him. He said that guy said all schools should keep the Pledge of Allegiance. Sad to see that slipping away. And then, but I mean, Pledge of Allegiance is kind of brainwashing though, bro. Like being real. And then Red Hunter said, wait till you can't show brands and labels.
A lot for a raid of a music producer. Right.
Yeah, he didn't say Eminem, but he didn't say Eminem.
I know the documentary you're referencing. I wish you would have watched it with all due respect, and then you would know I didn't say that. I'll tell you what I said, though. Yeah. What I did say was, not the attention. Diddy is an international superstar. Black, white, red, or yellow, we should be watching Diddy. And there's no reason why race is playing into the why of why we're watching it. That had nothing to do with what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about was the actual nature of the raid. Typically, unless you believe, and this is what I was arguing at the time, unless you believe that Diddy was an armed threat, there was no need to handle his children, who were not at the time charged with anything, in the way that they did. There was no...
I mean, but when somebody comes out, you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what they gonna have on them. Like, you know, just being real. Like, they can come out like, it's just anything. But I'll say this, being real. If this was Harvey Weinstein's house, they would not have come in there like that. They wouldn't have. Like, if he had kids, they wouldn't have handled them like that. Y'all know. Like, so Lamont is kind of right with that, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lamont.
Reason to have SWAT, almost like the National Guard, this full military infrastructure, to do this. I think they should. I'm not saying they shouldn't have raided.
Like, what if Justin Bieber would have been accused of something? They would not be going in that house like that. Like, let's keep it all the way 100. They wouldn't.
House. I'm not saying they shouldn't have arrested Diddy. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying that what my comparison is, they wouldn't have done that to Mark Cuban. That's my point.
Exactly. They wouldn't have. Like, Lamont is right about that.
But there's now, as more evidence comes out,
hang on. Mark, hang on. On that point, you said they wouldn't have done it to Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban is a massive celebrity in America. If he had been doing what we now know from this charge sheet against P. Diddy he's accused of doing, damn right they'd have done that to Mark Cuban. These are not like small...
Done what?
These are not small allegations.
Done what?
Well, have you read the
done
charge...
What?
Have you read the charge sheet against Diddy? You know what he's accused of.
That's not what I'm disagreeing. Again,
you're saying the nature of the raid would not have been as over the top if it had been Mark Cuban because he's a white guy, right? Is that what you said?
I actually don't think it's quite that simple. I think the rapper part of it has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, he's talking about the rapper part. You're making it a race thing, Pierce. I like how they kind of got these little gotcha moments with each other. Like, he didn't catch him yet, but Pierce, you made it like a little race thing. He's like, no, it's more like he's a rapper, not necessarily a race thing.
I think they might have done that to Eminem. That's what I'm saying. It's not purely racial. I'm saying.
Well, what is the point you're making? I don't really understand it.
I promise you, just pro tip here, journalist to journalist. If you let me finish the sentence, you'll completely get what I'm saying. Much more easily. What I'm saying is that with Diddy, as opposed to say Mark Cuban, just to use that example.
And then Juan Morales said he's right though. Depending on the charges you have, depending on the threat. I don't know, man. I don't think they would have went in Mark Cuban's house like that, bro. I don't think they would. Brent Jeffries said he's making it about race 100. Yeah, he is.
Well, there's an assumption that even if Mark Cuban is committing awful acts, or Harvey Weinstein, we don't need tanks. We don't need to tie his children up and make them sit outside because there's no reason to believe that those children are going to do harm.
Bro, you think they would do that to Mark Cuban's? Like, come on, bro. If this was Leonardo DiCaprio, do you think they would do that to Leonardo DiCaprio's kid? Like, let's be real. I know we don't really want to be real about a lot of things like in life, but they would not do that. You know what I mean? Like, put dude in cuffs and do that. They wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do that, bro. I've seen like tons of police footage and all them raids and kids and like they don't be doing that, bro. You know, so I don't know.
There is a default assumption that there's going to be a level of danger attached to Diddy that aren't even consistent with the charges. Again, he's a monster, right? But they don't usually break into homes with tanks and machine guns for...
Bro, like tanks? Y'all seen them like, nah, they wouldn't have done that to Mark Cuban, bro. Like, nah, they wouldn't have. Like, that was insane. Like, they made it, they wanted it to look a certain, y'all know what's going on, bro. Like, I don't know if I might show y'all, bro.
Child molesters, even though child molesters are the worst people in the world.
Well,
because there's no reason to believe they're going to be pulling out with AR-15s.
It depends how many guns they think the person has, I would imagine. Candice, back to you.
Yeah, so I just wanted to bring up a friend of mine, James O'Keefe, who got braided by the feds and had guns pointed at him over a diary, Ashley Biden's diary, that he didn't even publish. He's a white guy, had nothing to do with anything, and eventually was not found guilty.
You say they had tanks? I mean, they had what looked like tanks. Let me show you, bro.
So this is the way that they act during raids. Regarding his children, if you read the initial lawsuit with Lil Rod, there was a very credible allegation, which Lil Rod made, that he was there the night that Puffy, Diddy, whatever his name.
I don't think they were tanks, but they were like Battlefield 2042 video game type vehicles. Look at this, like type vehicles, bro. Like, we'd have to watch a video of like when they were coming down there, when they had like all the artillery and everything. Hold on. Raid vehicles. Look at that, bro. Like, come on, bro. Look at this. Nah, bro. Mark Cuban, they ain't doing that to no Mark Cuban, bro. I know Candace Owens, she putting on right now. She know dang well they not doing that to no.
Name is today that his son was involved in the shooting that was in the bathroom. So it was obviously understandable.
Kenzo said it's called a Bearcat.
They may have thought, given the allegations, that his son had something to do with it. His son was listed all throughout the lawsuit. So when they were raiding them, they were probably also raiding the sons as well. That was my immediate assumption when I saw it. But I do think it's completely absurd to suggest that there was any sort of rapper or black motivation behind the raid. Like I said, James O'Keefe is a perfect example.
Corey Heron says YouTubers have been hit with stuff like this.
And they did not.
I think Lamont misspoke when he said tanks. They're armored vehicles though, but I think he misspoke when he said tanks.
Not have anything. They had.
Because my mind is like, wait, was they tanks? Well, no, but they had like armored vehicles.
No reason to raid James O'Keefe.
But then to look at it differently though, right? If you got that type of a house and you got that kind of money, I mean, you kind of want to be, you don't know what kind of security he got. Like, I mean, I'm just putting myself in the, like, if I'm a cop, I mean, I'm going to try to be as prepared as I can be, bro. This is Diddy. I wouldn't be thinking he would do nothing, but then, you know, the FBI can be telling him something. Like, you don't know. Homeland Security can be telling him something. And it's like, yo, you might want to be prepared. Like, cause it's like, he could be gone for the rest of his life. And they, you know, if he facing something like that, or, you know, well, it was just a raid initially just to get the information. I don't know, bro. For a warrant, like, I don't know.
For the manner that they did, and they did while he was in his boxers at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and they put they put guns to his head. So I just completely dispute that.
Candice, on something just linked but separate, you've just been with Kanye, Ye, over in Japan, I believe you saw him. And that happened at the same time that an 88-page lawsuit was filed against him, alleging that he drugged and raped an ex-assistant while at one of Sean Diddy Combs' parties.
This guy said he's unsubscribing because I said, like, I would want to be prepared if I was a cop. He said he's switching up too much. I blocked you. Get out.
This came from an influencer and former OnlyFans star, Lauren Pisciotta, who's already sued him before. She claims that the rapper regularly had sex with employees, had a rotating list of guests at his Yeezy company offices and makeshift bedrooms, and so on. What's your reaction to that? I mean, is Ye potentially another Diddy here? What are we looking at?
So I actually didn't read the lawsuit because I just flew over from Tokyo yesterday, but were there videos and documentation of that, or is she just alleging that in a second lawsuit that she's filed? I'm asking seriously.
Yeah, I mean...
Can I ask a question? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go on, Mark.
Candace, and I mean this sincerely, if you read the lawsuit and it seems...
No, so, all right, so Trump's home raid. Let's see how they came into his house. They came in with cars. They didn't have no Bearcat. Cars and vans. That's something else. Yeah, cars and vans.
Seems credible. I know you wanted to go through the legal process, but would you?
No, we don't want to admit it, guys.
Kanye's
but
actions or the allegations against Kanye as
if
morally
there
wrong?
were ever a lawsuit as thorough, and I want to be clear, I'm the woman who stood up against the Me Too movement. I am very much disagree.
Bro, that's not what Lamont is saying, bro. Like, bro, trust me, I don't be agreeing with Lamont on almost anything, right? But he's saying like they wouldn't have come into Mark Cuban's house like that. Like with bro, like, we just seen a Bearcat and like all kind of like armored vehicles. Like then the dude was like, oh, well, they did it to Trump's house, and we just looked and they didn't. They had just like, you know, cars. You know what I'm saying? Like cop cars. And he was like, well, they had like guns in it. And like, of course they're gonna have that in the cars. Like, but what Lamont is saying, like they made it like a military look. Like it did. It looked like a military situation. So I don't know.
With women,
we know it was SWAT, but it just the aesthetics of it, and then like tying his kids up, and like they wouldn't have done, you know what I mean, shackling his kids. They wouldn't have done that to no Mark Cuban. They didn't do that to Trump. Like so, like Lamont is actually right about that. Let's keep it real, and we do know police treat black people and white people differently. They do. You know what I mean? I'm black. I know they do. So, but I think he's kind of right. But I mean, everybody's right in certain aspects, but I do think Lamont is right. I don't be believing him all the time, but I mean, he kind of right with that.
Dropping allegations absent any evidence and having their entire
Yeah, somebody said they switching your words up like you don't know what you're talking about.
careers taken away, men having their entire careers. As much as it pained me, I stood up for Matt Lauer because I thought that what happened to him was wrong.
They said Trump ain't on TV ripping violent acts though. Look, bruh, what do Diddy be saying? I get money. I mean, what he be saying? Diddy is not like rapping like, you know what I mean? Somebody like Gucci Mane. Like he don't be rapping like that. Like maybe way back in the day, he don't rap like that. So what did you say? Like this is you try to act like, nah, bro. Like Diddy don't be rapping like these rappers out here. Like back in the day, yeah, not now. He hasn't rapped like that in mad long. So nah, bro. They went, y'all know, the chat know y'all bugging. Y'all bugging right now, bro. Y'all bugging. You said it's usually SWAT, Homeland Security, and EST that go into high-profile houses together. All right.
The Diddy situation was completely different
because it was Homeland Security, I don't know. We don't normally see Homeland Security just raiding somebody's house like that. So, I mean, it's not regular police. So, I mean, I don't know, bro. But why are they like, this goes back to Judge Joe Brown. Like, why did they bring like Homeland Security? Like, that don't even make sense to his house.
because the guy had pictures, photos, and documentation. Like I've never seen I've never seen so much evidence filed in a lawsuit in my entire life. So I have not looked at this lawsuit. I don't know if I would file this under the Me Too thing where women just make allegations and then we're supposed to believe them. I don't believe in #BelieveWomen. I'm very against that. I've been vocally against that movement from the very beginning.
There's a lot of women be lying, bro. They be lying through their teeth.
Did not believe Amber Heard from the very beginning. So I would have to.
And did she pay Johnny Depp? Amber Heard, you got to pay that man, bro.
examine that particular lawsuit, but if there was ever anything filed as strong as what was filed against Diddy, and mind you, Kanye was the one who used his platform to speak out against Diddy before it even became popular, I would of course be saying something about that, because we're talking about an entire ring of abuse, drugs, pink cocaine. Again, these are allegations, but the pictures of the blood that he shot someone, I would be a complete hypocrite not to speak out and say, oh, well, he's my friend, so I'm totally okay if he's just shooting people in a bathroom and calling his friends to hide the evidence. I mean, this is, I would imagine we're comparing apple to oranges, but I'm happy to be educated on that lawsuit because I haven't actually read through it.
And just,
I'm about to look and see why would Homeland Security like come get you, bro.
Given you haven't read it, that's fair enough. How is he? Yeah, I mean, when I last interviewed him was about a year ago, and he was pretty well all over the place. He'd been accused of making a number of anti-Semitic comments, obviously. We all know about that. He's kind of disappeared off the radar a bit. How is he?
He looked great. I mean, he's lost so much weight. He looked happy and healthy, and he essentially said that he needed to get out of...
Yeah, Homeland Security can't get him. It says, we conduct federal criminal investigation into illegal movement of people, goods, money, contraband, weapons, and sensitive technology. So, I mean, if he's like trafficking like people, I mean, they can do it.
Of Los Angeles, and I completely sympathize with that because I do believe that it is a demonic town. Hollywood has always, since its founding, been a town that was established by gangs. We're talking about MGM and Paramount and the origins of Hollywood. They were bootleggers that then became directors and the owners of companies. That's just the reality. And so I do think it was healthy for him to get out of that climate and to move somewhere where you don't have paparazzi following you all the time. And you know, he's working on an album just by himself. And I think that isolation is good for him.
I mean, Mark, should there be forgiveness? Well, your response first.
I was just a little taken aback by that exchange just now. I mean, two things. One, on the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement doesn't argue and never has argued that we should prosecute people without evidence or that women can make claims without evidence. Such an argument would presume that the woman's claim itself or the woman's experience itself does not count as evidence. If you're on a date and get sexually assaulted, or you're in your bedroom and get sexually assaulted, and you go to the police and say, hey, this thing happened to me, the police would take your statement and assess it and look for more evidence. But your initial claim itself is evidence. Your witness is evidence. But if we say that women come forward, all they have is their story that they got raped, and that's not evidence.
No, that's not it. No, Mark, I think you're misconstruing what Candice said, unless I'm wrong, and I share her view on this. This whole, you have to believe women, or men, by the way, who make allegations like this, I don't agree with that. You know, every part of my journalistic...
I don't agree with it either.
Yeah, I don't agree with it. We just seen like a video like I reacted to, or where that Gene Deal was saying, you know, he found out that girl was lying on Diddy in a case. It turns out that she messaged her ex-boyfriend asking him to corroborate her story and told him that she would pay him 7 figures and said that Diddy's the one with the bag. So I don't know, man. Like you just never know what somebody would do for money. You know, it's a litigious society. People are really trying to find any way in every way that they can to make a buck. So you can't really believe everything like women say. Some women are truthful, but some of them aren't.
No, I think the real trouble with the Me Too. Well, hang on. There were lots of good things that came out of Me Too. The real flaw with it was taking that as the principle of everyone had to be believed, whatever they were saying. Because actually, what everyone should be in that position, they should be taken seriously. It should be properly investigated by proper authorities, and justice should be seen to be done. That is how these things should be handled. Nobody should just be automatically believed, because that way is what led to a number of people getting cancelled left, right, and centre, when actually it turned out, in some cases, that they just did not deserve it. And Matt Lauer, I'd say, is a good example.
Yeah, and I can't stand Matt Lauer, so it pains me to use my platform to defend him.
I think you're being very impartial
against him.
Mark.
And then
I didn't miss.
Like they're trying to do this to Garth Brooks, like, you know what I mean. Garth Brooks is like going out on, I can't say going out on a limb, but he's saying that it's not true. Like the lady's lying on him, And then I think he has like messages or text messages from the lady that's accusing him of like essay assault. And he's saying that she's telling him that she's going to make his life a living H word and like all of that. So, I mean, you just never know. When people get into dire straits, they will do anything to get paid, bro. Like all this, like what you learn about like growing up, like morals and all of that do not really mean anything with adults. Some of them, you know what I mean? Not all of them, but some of them. And then Petro said, my son is a Marine, and some girls said him and his buddy R-word her, but throwing up peace signs. You said a lot of payoffs happening behind the scenes though, man. I heard a clip of a lawyer saying, take the deal for an anonymity or you'll be named. It seems like a pretty good honeypot to me. And then Juan Morales said, unless you're rich, you can manipulate everything like you can. And the X said, Garth Brooks did it. He did it. And then Tara SP said, why does he keep bringing up Weinstein? He's long gone and Diddy is a dang predator. And then your boy said, Johnny Depp, one of them, bro found a turd on his bed and got canceled as the bad guy. Exactly, bro. That's crazy, bro. And Amber Heard, bro. Like she ended up like, bruh. Like he found that on his bed and everybody was automatically against Johnny Depp. It just shows you like how it can be, bro. And then it turns out she was full of it. She was messing around with Elon Musk. Ain't that something? Like they got video footage of her and Elon Musk in the elevator and like all this. You know, she should have been put in jail. She was like lying. She was secretly recording Johnny Depp and doing all kind of like, bruh. She is wild and like, I don't, and then y'all, if Johnny Depp would have did that, yo, and funny y'all mentioned Johnny Depp. I bought that Nightmare on Elm Street 4K. They remastered it. New Line Cinema, whatever. Like they remastered it in 4K because I'll be watching like movies in my theater, but I only buy like 4K movies, right? Because they got the best audio fidelity, unless you get a Kaleidoscope, and I'm not paying like $10,000 for that, right? But like my theater, whatever. But I was watching Nightmare on Elm Street. I didn't even remember like Johnny Depp was in Nightmare on Elm Street. I was just watching it yesterday. I'm like, what? Like he in this? Like, yeah, bro. Like he was in it. But you know, if he would have did what Amber Heard would have did, bruh, ain't no way they would let that go. You know, but her, like, she just, like, gets off social media, chills, and ain't nobody talking about it. I'm like, that's crazy. Benzo said she was punching herself, all types of crazy stuff. Yes! Amber Heard was wilding. She was wilding. She was trying to get a check. That's what she was trying to do.
I didn't misconstrue what Candace said. There's just a difference slightly between what she said and what you just said. I don't agree with either of you fully, but I think there's a thing that we all do share, which is people be lying sometimes, right? People sometimes don't tell the truth, and we shouldn't assume that people are always telling the truth. The origins of Believe Women wasn't believe all women at all times in all places. There are ways that has become the sort of almost caricature of the Me Too movement. But the idea here was that as a culture, really a rape culture, not just in the United States, but globally, we used to begin from a default assumption that women were lying. That when a woman said she was raped, the first thing we'd say is, "What were you wearing? What did you drink? You know, are you dating him? Did you say yes? How many times?" And our default position was of doubt and skepticism and rejection.
You know what I think I would say to
that? And so Believe Women begins from a place of that. But I agree with you.
Well, you shouldn't
Some
have
people lie.
You shouldn't have an instinctive.
Everybody else.
Look, you shouldn't have an instinctive disbelief of people who make allegations either. Right? I don't believe you should fully believe or disbelieve anyone who makes claims. You take them seriously. That's what people want. And they also want to feel, I mean, look.
Yeah, but Piers Morgan, that's in like I mean, like, you're right. Like, Piers Morgan in a perfect world, you're right. But you do now have to question credibility. And it's sad because, you know, if somebody really been through something and you like thinking about, I mean, you're going to file the report and do whatever you have to do, like if you a cop. But, I mean, the public, like, there's been way too many people, like, capping, bruh. You don't know.
I think the same in America.
I think we're saying the same thing.
Well, yeah, in the UK and America.
Yo, I used to want to clap Amber Heard, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Like, it's thug life. It is what it is. But now I wouldn't, like, with a 10-foot pole, man. Like, to see what type of woman she is, like, what she's willing to do. Like, nah, bro. Like, I wouldn't.
The number of people of convictions for rape, for example, in the UK is something like 2 or 3% of all cases that go to court end up with convictions. That's clearly ridiculous.
Yeah, but what about, like, in America, like, all the people that were actually innocent? Like, y'all know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people in America that got either charged with that or, like, spent, like, 10 years. Hold on, bro. Like, we ain't doing this, bro. Hold on. And then, like, this dude was like, I think it was like on a Dr. Phil show. And this lady had, hold on. Crazy. And then the girl, like, look at all, I ain't gonna even play these. But let me show y'all. Like, it's a lot of people, man. Pierce. Falsely accused, 60 minutes. Like, it'd be like mad people be like falsely accused of this stuff, man. So yeah, in a perfect world, Pierce Morgan, but you gotta wonder, man, about some of these people.
So there are lots of flaws in this system, which Me Too highlighted, which I agree with. But I think this idea that you automatically believe people or disbelieve them, both of them are equally dangerous. I want to just bring in another guest and keep you two here for a moment. It's Lord Jamar, who we interviewed recently about Diddy, and who went viral this week with his comments.
Wait, so Lord Jamar been sitting there this whole time? Yo, he ain't even say that. Shout out to Lord Jamar.
Harris, which I'll come to in a moment. But Lord Jamar, first of all, you've been listening to this debate we've been having. What is your view about where we are with this Diddy scandal?
It's been quite a debate. I'm not surprised with everything that's going on with Diddy. I do feel his peers should speak out, black, white, or indifferent. Right. What he's done, what he's being accused of doing is reprehensible, and we need to speak out about it.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he's coming out of prison, or is that it for him?
I don't know. It looks bad for him. Yeah. I don't think he doesn't seem like the type that would do well in prison, in my mind. If he was really forced to have to do some time, I don't know if he's built for that. So you'd have to see what happens.
Well, let me just move to the stuff that went viral with you, Lord Jamar. This is your stuff about Kamala Harris, which, are you surprised about the amount of pickup that got?
A little bit, yeah. But not really, because I think people are a little shocked that someone like me, from a group brand Nubian that they feel is pro-black, why would I come out in support of Donald Trump or go against a Kamala Harris who they are trying to put up as a black woman, and I don't see him.
Well, let me. I'm going to play first of all the Barack Obama clip, and then I'm going to play the clip that you said in response to it. Let's play the two.
And there we go, getting into politics. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. I don't know. I want to play this real quick before I get out of here. Shout out to Art, man. So Lord Jamar ended up doing an interesting interview, right? Hold on. He said something funny about Diddy. Diddy reveals a part of hold on. I don't want to play that because he kind of going at Diddy. I kind of want to play this, right? He's talking about why he thinks. A lot of y'all have seen this. A lot of y'all haven't, right? So Dr. Umar Johnson talks about the Diego lawsuit between Diddy and Diego, and he feels like this is. Shout out to you, Craig Z. Shout out to you. So he thinks this is all because of Diego.
But the judge percent conviction rate.
Hold on.
RICO charge question. I don't believe he built his music empire illegally, but if he engaged in illegal activity non-related to the music empire, but he used music empire property to do it, does that also meet the federal definition of a RICO charge? And me personally, Art, I believe the reason they went RICO and the reason they went Fed is they want to completely destroy Sean Puffy Combs publicly and financially, because this could have very easily been state charges. The feds don't come in quickly to take up cases. They came in and took this up. And as you know, the feds have a 97% conviction rate. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying somebody wants Sean Puffy Combs completely destroyed. And I think I know who it is. I believe it is Diego. I believe it is the British-based liquor company that Puffy was doing business with. They're one of the biggest liquor companies in the world. They market and sell some of the most popular brands of liquor, including Ciroc. And Diddy had an agreement with them where they would help him market his De Leon tequila brand. And Diddy took issue with Diego because they had described the De Leon tequila liquor, Puffy's brand, they described it to their customer base as if it was an inner city, urban, quote unquote, ghetto, hip hop type of liquor.
So imagine like you being in a deal with them and the Diego company is marketing your liquor to a small subset, you know, of a culture, and you want to be global. You want to be a billionaire. You feel like they're kind of hindering your, you know, the progress. You feel like that's kind of a little bit racist, right? You kind of want to take action on that. You trying to be a billionaire and they're trying to stop you. So I don't know, like, let's finish listening to what he's saying.
And Puffy took issue with that because he said, I'm a global icon. I'm a hip hop mogul. Don't limit my product just to black people. And by doing that, you're dissuading white people and non-blacks from buying my liquor. You're cutting my sales low. And I think you're doing it on purpose because you don't want De Leon tequila to outsell all your other European controlled brands. So Puffy accused Diego of racial discrimination in advertising and marketing. Diego got upset with Puff, British-based company. They said, you done already made $1 billion off of us. How dare you sue us?
FG, you are crazy. He said, Diego got daddy scrambling and scraping. Yeah, I seen that video. We was talking to Fabulous and Noriega. You crazy.
And try to make a few more billion off of us. So they tried to get the case thrown out. But the judge allowed the case to proceed because Diego claimed that there was a clause in their contract with Puff that did not allow him to ever take them to court. Any grievances, according to the contract, Diego alleges needed to be solved outside of court.
It sounds like a video game arbitration contract, don't it?
But the judge sided with Puff and allowed the lawsuit.
Hey, shout out to anybody. Like, if y'all play Call of Duty, hit me up like in the DMs, bro. Because my Call of Duty got hacked, and like I messaged them, they ended up like shutting down the account. So then I had to like go through the Better Business Bureau, and then they sent me a link to try to get my Call of Duty account unlocked. It's like this whole mess, and I'm still blocked. So I'm thinking about taking them to court because then I already like went through a process, but I think it's like they got an arbitration thing. But if I can't get in touch with nobody through arbitration, like I'm just gonna like sue them. Like it just is what it is. I pay like $70 for that video game and I can't play it, and it's no fault of my own. I don't care. I want to play Call of Duty. They trying to play me
to go forward. So Diego is losing black money because of this racial discrimination piece. Other companies don't want to do business with them because they don't want to be branded.
What y'all think about this? Like, dude is making a very, very good like argument. I don't know.
As anti-black, even if they are, because everybody knows we disproportionately spend more money on liquor than any other group. So Diego is losing money. Then on top of that, Puff then already made $1 billion off of him. And now Puff is suing him for a few more billion. So what do? They decide to settle out of court. Now check this out. Diego and Puff settled out of court in January 2024. Puffy's homes are raided in March. There's no way you're going to convince me that a company that powerful, Diego operates in 180 of 194 countries in the world. They operate in 180 out of 194 countries in the world. You are not going to convince me that 1 + 1 does not equal 2. There is no way they were forced to settle with Puffy in January, and less than 2 months later, his homes are raided. And I'm going to tell you how I believe Puffy gave them the ammunition to go after him, Art. When Cassie made her accusations against Puff, he settled in about 24 hours. And they settled in November of 2023. Mind you, he's already in court with Diego since the spring of 2023. Watch this timeline. He sues Diego in the spring. Cassie comes out in the fall. He settles with Cassie in 24 hours. Diego is watching this. So when Diego decides to settle with Puff outside of court, they did this knowing full well we're about to go after you and destroy you. You are messing with the Illuminati. You have no idea who you effing with, Sean.
Yo, this dude, wild for, bro. If Diego's really that powerful, man. Like, I'll be putting that out.
Combs. And when Puff was so quick to settle with Cassie, that showed the whole world he was vulnerable. That showed the whole world he had skeletons in his closet. And do you know what I think Diego did after they settled with Puff? I bet you after they settled with Puff, they probably never even made it to the airplane. They picked up the phone and they called King Charles III. And they said, "Dear monarch, we need you to dial in a favor for us to President Joe Biden. Because this Sean Puffy Combs, this little nigga out of New York City, he think he can go to war with the big boys and not pay the consequences." Sean
Mick S said, "This guy, I bet you'd find something about him agreeing to flat earth." This is interesting though. Oh yeah, he out there.
Sean Puffy Combs, that
didn't 50 Cent say it was like the liquor company? 50 Cent said it.
Pop king out of New York, he think he can tell white people what to do. He think he gonna rob us for a couple $2 billion and get away with it. It's not going down. Dear King, please make that call on behalf of your citizens. That's what I believe happened. King Charles picked up the phone. He called Joe Biden or any number of U.S. citizens.
Red Hunter saying, not an Omar, I think you mean Umar, not an Umar fan, but this is spot on.
Number of U.S. prosecutors. In less than 2 months after Puffy settled with Diego, his homes were raided. Now, here's the other thing, Art. The reason they did not arrest Puffy until recently, because they could have arrested him then, is they wanted to wait and save this for a time they needed to distract the black public away from something that they didn't need us getting involved in. The reason he got arrested now is because we're 6 weeks away from the presidential election, and Black America was tearing Kamala Harris's ass up looking for presidential accountability. They were all over Kamala Harris. She couldn't answer no questions. She didn't want to do no interviews. And so the power structure said, let's get him right now. We need something we can throw at Black America. We know they're emotional. We know they care more about hip hop than anything else in their community.
Dang.
Okay, what can we throw Black America to get them off of Kamala Harris's back? Let's throw them Puff. And if you notice, Art, ever since Kamala decided to seek the presidential nomination when Joe Biden stepped down, every conversation in Black Twitter, Black Facebook, Black Instagram, Black TikTok, Black YouTube, everything has been about what? The presidential election.
What y'all think? James Don said, Black America Talk. Good morning. God bless y'all's day. Shout out to you, bro. And then 702, Las Vegas Rebel said, I've been saying it to, he said something else. Diego is Diddy's daddy.
Trump, Kamala, Trump. That's all we've been talking about until they arrested Puff. Now go on Black Twitter. Now go on Black Instagram. Now go on Black YouTube. Nobody's talking about Kamala too much no more. Everybody's worried about Puff. That's exactly what they wanted to do. Distract Black America away from the presidential election by throwing them the Puffy lynching so we can get Kamala to the finish line. And guess what? The judges that refused to give Puffy bail, from my understanding, they're both Democrats. And you know what's so sad about that? Puffy is a very big Democratic Party contributor. He's a very big Democratic Party supporter. And so the very party that Puff been giving millions to and millions of dollars worth of publicity and advertising is the very party that shut him down.
Somebody, Moses the Messenger, is a subscriber. I think he said, I guarantee Diddy has video of Kamala, no doubt about it.
This was a favor that was called in by the British people to the American government. He don't know his place no more. Sit his ass down. And keep on top of that, Art. Puffy started a Black political party called, what was it called? Our Black Party, I think it was, in 2020. After he endorsed Joe Biden, Sean Puffy Combs said out of his own mouth that both political parties keep taking us for granted. They're not offering us anything for our vote. And I think another reason why he was raided when he was raided, Art, was to keep his damn mouth shut so he did not offer his opinion on this presidential election. Wow. This whole thing was a takedown of the global white power structure with Diego, British-based company at the top. And it was also necessary in order to get Black America off of Kamala Harris's back. Now, let me say this to you, Art. People say Dr. Umar has been defending Puff.
No, you have. You've been defending, a lot of people have been defending him.
If Sean Puffy Combs is guilty of sex trafficking, he should go to jail. If Sean Puffy Combs is guilty of engaging in anything illegal. I'm slow, Art, because I'm saying that the prostitution piece, if somebody wants to get paid for sex, although I don't agree with it, I don't agree he should go to jail for that if it was consensual. So I'm hesitating on the prostitution charge because if they did this of their own free will in exchange for commerce, even though
somebody said, was Diddy going to vote for Trump? Yo, chill, man. Nah.
Is illegal in every state except Nevada. I can't see somebody going down for prostitution when it was a consensual arrangement. The RICO, if he kidnapped people, if he burned people's houses and things down unjustifiably, I could potentially see that as well. But my thing is this. You have Black people saying that even if he's innocent of the federal charges, he should go to jail anyway for stomping out Cassie. He should go to jail anyway for taking advantage of people. He should go to jail anyway because we think he has something to do with Big. We think he has something to do with Pac. We think he has something to do with a lot of bad things that went on in the music industry. Here's what I say to that. If Sean Puffy Combs is...
Yo, this dude, like, he ain't got drink. Yo, hold on. This dude ain't getting a drink of water and nothing. He just... It's crazy, bro.
Guilty of the murder of Tupac Shakur or Christopher Wallace, directly or indirectly, he should go to jail. But only if it has been proven, Art, in a court of law beyond a shadow of a doubt that he was involved. What I cannot support is black people telling the racist white American criminal justice system that
nah, bruh. Hey, y'all think he was about to turn and start voting for Trump? Hit the like button, Doug. Hit the likes. Subscribe to the channel. We've been live kind of rolling all night. I appreciate y'all. Yo, you think he was about to vote for Trump, bro? Like, what? Wait a minute. What y'all think? I don't know, man. He chilling out with like Trump and his wife. Nah, he's probably about to vote for Trump, bro. They said, nah, we about to stop this. Nah, bro. Shows Donald Trump and Sean Diddy Combs talking about getting... Man, get out of here, bro. Y'all capping, bro. Like, USA Today trying to trash Trump. We're not doing that.
you can lock up one of our own, even if they are innocent, even if you have not proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that they committed the crime.
Yeah, this was taken back in the day, like 2012. Yo, Trump wife kind of bad, though, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. What's her name, Mulaney? She low-key bad, bro.
Still engaged in corruption.
Hey, shout out to New York, to Authentic. He says, just subscribe. See, Callie said, those are old pics. Yeah. 2012.
And lock up a black person because we hold them accountable for other crimes that have either not been proven or have thoroughly disgusted us. In other words, Cassie being stomped out by Puff was wrong. It was absolutely wrong. No man should ever put their hands on a woman, but he is not being charged with that. Domestic violence is not the charge. So when I hear black people say he should go to jail even if they can't prove the charges because he did something over here.
Hey, Jose Soto, yeah, say, yeah, she definitely, bro, she is bad, bro. Like, I don't, yeah, she is bad, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. Yo, bro. What y'all think? Like, I don't know.
Here, I cannot co-sign that. Why? Because the history of the American criminal justice system, Art, is a history of black men being convicted in the court of public opinion by white people without sufficient evidence. Look at all the black men who've been lynched, hung. Look at the brother today, Art.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all watch the rest of that. Like, go to Art or Dialogue. He got 762,000 subscribers. Yo, he is cooking, bro. I got like 214,000 views on this video. How many subscribers did we get today? So we got 87,792 subscribers. We ended up getting, what was we at earlier? 85,600, I think it was. Somewhere around there. We got 87,792, man. Shout out to y'all. Somebody said she is like, she bad, bro. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. I heard they don't really like each other though. Hold on. They be showing like a lot of, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, bro. She bad, bro. Yeah, she bad, bro. Subscribe. Shout out to the Papa the Ghost. Subscribe. Red Hunter says she alright. Ivanka bad. Hold on, I haven't seen her in a minute. Ivanka Trump, for real? Let me see. Nah, bruh. Melanie killing her. Look, hold on. She regular. This like a girl that's like walking down the street. Or you passing the mall or something like that. She look like a Target girl. Like she be at Target. That's like different. Mulaney is like whoa. Like it's some different type of act. Look at that. Like nah, bruh. That's all right. She 42. Mulaney back. How does Mulaney age? She too old. I can't clap. She 54. She ain't that. I don't know, man. Yo, I can't get 100,000 subscribers. Y'all try to play me. Thug life. Y'all don't like me. What is up with y'all? Shout out to everybody. Somebody said yuck. Yuck for which one? You bugging. Saying yuck. Theory 23 said, let's go. 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, we trying to get it, bro. And then Keith said, Mick S said, Aussie, what? X said, Piperboy like cream. Yo, I don't discriminate, bro. Theory 23 says she's a foreigner. Bro, she look bad, bro. I don't. You said, so who you voting for? I don't know who I'm voting for. I think I'm going to vote red. You know who I'm voting for, gang. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But shout out to everybody. Come rate, subscribe, let me know. And we'll probably do like 2 more lives today. You know what I'm saying? Because I made a promise to myself. I'm like, I'm going to kind of go crazy on YouTube for a minute. We might do 2 lives, maybe, you know what I mean, for a little while. So y'all click y'all notification bell. We're going to get back to the politics.